here we go again.
Between us just like picket fences. Well, you got issues that I won't mention for now, 'cause we're falling apart. Passionate from miles away, passive with the things you say, passing up on my ways. I can't blame you, no. From miles away, passive with the things you say, passing up on my ways. I can't blame you, no. No, no, no. From a distance, well, I think we should rule out commitment for now, 'cause we're falling apart. Leaving, you're just doing that to get even. Don't pick up the pieces, just leave it for now. They keep falling apart. Passionate from miles away, passive with the things you say, passing up on my ways. I can't blame you, no. No, no, no. Passionate from miles away, passive with the things you say, passing up on my ways. I can't blame you, no.
I'll testify for you. I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. I told a lie, kill that. I do what all of them around you scared to do. I'm not. Long as you're chugging out it for me, I got it. Mobbing, scheming, looting, hide your body. Long as you're dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. Tell the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. I can't just snooze and miss the moment. You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. You do. And the drop top ride with you, I feel like Scarface. Like the white bitch with the bob, I'll be your main one. Let's take this argument back up to my place. It reminds you I'm non-violent, I'm your day one. We ain't not shit yet. It was magic, yeah. Smash and grab shit, yeah. Nasty habits take a hold when you're not here. Ain't no home when you're not here. Hard to go when you're not here. I'm saying I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. Main one fighting, how you fronting on me and I'm the main one trying. How you blame it on me and you the main one lying. How you threaten to leave and I'm the main one crying. Just trying to be your everything. Main one fighting, how you fronting on me and I'm the main one trying. How you blame it on me and you the main one lying. How you threaten to leave and I'm the main one crying.
Resin trying to be like a mother to me. Resin Cloud is trying to be like a mother to me. It's not just chatting stream. It's not just chatting stream at all. Hello, see? My mic's working. Haha. I was paranoid about it from last time, and I actually checked before I started, so take that. What's up, chat? How are you doing? I don't even remember the last fucking time I streamed. I don't even know where I am. Emily, this is not just chat stream. Food can't wait until I can eat today finally. Are you fasting? Are you lenting or something? What up, everyone? How are you, Diari? Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Mecha, what up, my dude? Bacon. Oh god. Oniagi. Hello. Resin, I think I already said. Emily, hello. I'm very motherly. Just look at my mom jeans. Hell yeah. I'm not really sure what mom jeans entail these days. Is it just like high rise as fuck and then like kind of long? I'm old. I'm old. I feel old. My bones hurt. Etc. etc. Morning, Emily. Are you working today? Lunchtime now. Gotcha. Sadly, not too good. What's wrong, Oniagi? What's going on with you? It's not a Gunpla Neon stream until that laugh. What the fuck? See, I'm not gonna laugh. I've never laughed in my life. Yeah. I'm actually like kind of like Adderall crashing right now, so I'm like sleepy. So the chances of extreme laughter for me go, ooh, right? So you're gonna have to beg for that hit. I'm just kidding. Been nauseous all day, but now that one of the pain meds are kicking in, I'll finally be able to eat in an hour. Oh geez. Do you know what the nausea is from? That's worrying. Hope you're doing okay. Your laptop has died, like dead. What? Is it like older? What the heck? That sucks. Hopefully you're able to figure it out. Usually when my laptop, well, I haven't had a PC laptop in a while. I think well, actually that's not true. I have one for work. I just like leave it alone for 2 days, charge it, or try to charge it, and then pray to computer Jesus. Yeah, you work till the 26th and then Japan again for 1 week. Got it, Emily, got it. Damn, you're going to Japan. I forgot that you're going to Japan again. I'm jealous. My fiance is going to Korea in May, and I'm like kind of contemplating whether or not I should like go to Japan while she's there, or just go to the mountains with my doggo. RJ loves the snow, so I kind of want to take her to either a mountain town or go to Japan, where I would not have my doggo with me, unfortunately. But your laugh is the bomb, though. It cheers up any day right away. That is too kind. Again, people seem to like the laugh. I don't know. I don't really understand why. I'm sure it'll come. I'm just a little tired. But I'm sure someone will get my goat. How am I doing today, Neon? I'm doing good, Yari. I'm doing good. I went to a... Let's see what happened. I went to a 3-year-old's birthday party. I ate lots of food there. I did a lot of chores this morning, which I hate, right? And then I had a conversation with some friends about like the wedding planning, and I was like, and then I was just like, I don't want to spend money. I'm optimistic it'll be in before midnight, like the big guffaw, right? I'll chuckle. I took it to a repair shop and they couldn't get it power on to check it. Interesting. I'm curious why it would. Anything happen? Did you drop it? Do you spill water on it? That's awesome. Hope it's an epic trip. Yeah, Emily seems to be. At least it's like the 3rd time in a year that you've gone. Mountains are always a good trip. I agree. I'm very much like a forest and mountains type of person. And it was really weirdly cold in SoCal lately. Like it was low 40s on like Friday night, and then today it was like almost 80. So California weather, it's kind of losing it. So the guy ruled out that's my mobile laptop, and replacement for it is gonna cost me $1,000 for it. Oh Jesus Christ! You might as well get a new laptop at that point, eh? That's weird though. I don't know why he ruled out that it's your mobile, and a replacement is gonna cost $1,000 for it. What the heck? Literally once a month. Last trip will be 20th to 23rd of March, and I have to let my wallet rest for a while. I'm like, do you make more than are you secretly rich? Because like I can't travel to Japan that often. That's crazy. That's awesome though. I'm very jealous. Actually, that's not true. I feel like, Emily, when I was your age, I actually went to Japan a lot. Like on a broke boy budget, right? Like I shared a hotel room, or I went to pod hotels. So yeah, actually I take it back. I know exactly when you're young, it's fun to go to Japan a lot. Cause you're like, money, I don't need this shit. I'd rather have culture. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Oniyagi. If it's not that old, man, I just like, no powering on. Have you tried like getting a different power supply? No, but I'm just trying to think in my head what could possibly cause like a brick, cause that's kind of intense. Thanks. Yep. Nope. 1,000. So you're replacing a stick of RAM. I mean, I think if you get prefab stuff like laptops, Papa, I think that it's not too expensive. But I'm not. I don't know. I've pretty much cleared my brain of any expectations of being able to buy any type of computer related stuff for a while, which is fine because my desktop kicks ass. Doesn't kick ass, but it's good enough for what I need it to. And then I recently discovered the program Moonlight recently, which lets you stream. It's like in-home streaming like Steam has, but it doesn't have any latency. It's like kind of nuts. So I was playing in my living room off my PC, and I was playing at like 4K and it's like 60 frames, and I was like, whoa, there's no latency. What black magic is this? It was awesome. I mean, my plane tickets are definitely... Oh, that's true, Emily. I forgot that you are, yeah. You are much closer to the Nippon than I am. So that is pretty dope. I'm jealous of that, honestly. I would like to go on another trip this year, but I have to save for 1, my wedding. And 2, my wedding. Popsaw, you come to my wedding? You come and be like, hey, big boy. You see, I can, but I can't get a new laptop because I'm trying to save up as much money as possible, and 2, my dad has built me a new Powerhouse mini PC, but you're not getting it for 3 months. That, first of all, badass dad. My dad was an engineer growing up, so he helped me build my first computer when I was like 6 or 7. Actually younger. And no, I didn't intend to make the 6'7" joke, and I'm too tired to go 6'7". And so, I don't know, I have a lot of appreciation for dads that build their kids like PCs. Especially a mini form factor, that's pretty dope. And then yeah. Now I just buy the PG new. Look, man, every time I just blink at the PG new, I saw it on sale for $600 already, and I'm like, get down to $450, $500, and I'll do it. But I'm just like $700. Like, I could buy like 2 TVs for that price. 2 big ass TVs, you know? Is that how I'm getting invited? Not the formal letter in the mail, not getting a in-person crest, not getting a kiss. I mean, look, we're still so far from that. Like, likely, I'm not getting married until like next like October or something, probably. Because we're probably gonna do a fall wedding. And this mini PC is gonna be way better than my 4080 laptop. Yo, I mean, hopefully you can figure out a way to have both, right? Both would be tits, as the kids say. Actually, I don't know if the kids say that, because it's like, I don't know. I don't know what kids say these days besides Scooby-Doo toilet. Yes, but yes, I would be honored. Yeah, for sure. You can sit at the same table as Dawe, and he will do his famous David bear hug that breaks every bone in your spine. Yo, sick as hell, but good to see you, man. What up, Z? You got the flu, you got a cold, you got neurovirus. What's up? Sorry about being sick. I'm still not fully recovered from my illness like 2 weeks ago. It's doing something to my left ear, and it's giving me nausea still. But luckily I can like kind of kick it back. Also, I know I'm still sick when my tinnitus really acts up, and my tinnitus has been acting up like crazy. Round trip plane ticket would be only $220 for USD this time. Hotel for 6 nights around 8:30, shared with my brother, so it's $415 a person. Bruh, that's fucking cheap. I need flights to Japan are really cheap right now. For around May, like $500. So I might try to sneak in a cheeky trip, but then I wouldn't be able to like. I feel weird traveling overseas without my fiance. And I don't know, I don't solo travel a lot. Like, I haven't in a long time. So, meh. Maybe the only person I could think of is, like, I'd hang out with, like, Tsukimi. I'd, like, reach out. But then she wouldn't hang out with me because she only wants to hang out with Feet Girl. No one wants to hang out with me that knows the two of us, chat. Like, they only want to hang out with Feet Girl. They're all like, well, is Feet Girl so much cooler? Why? What up, Laz? How's it going, my dude? Stray hip. Oh, my hip. Now I'm trying to see what I can do because, well, my laptop wasn't just for gaming. I used it for Twitch, too. You can stream on your phone. Like a psychopath. Just kidding. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of a great solution. You could do, like, a ghetto stream off, like, a phone or, like, an iPad or something. But yeah, Twitch, you kind of need a PC, unfortunately. Cold as far as I can tell. I think I'm on the mend, but goddamn it sucks. Yeah, my cold was like weird, Z. It like started on a Friday and it got progressively worse until I hit Monday to where like I couldn't move anymore, so I had to call in a few days sick. And then it super lasted until the Friday where I was finally able to like kind of move again. And now I'm still kind of recovering from it. I've seen way too many joints breaking on the PGU new to buy it without metal replacement parts. Yeah, that hip joint, right? Like, I think I've seen a lot of people have that hip joint break, and I'm just like, you know, the clumsy-ass builder I am, that's not gonna work for me. Like, you guys have seen me break multiple kits at this point, which I finally also fixed the Zogok, right? Look! Attached legs. It's attached! Yay! And it can articulate. This one's still like... You know, I thought about fixing it, but like honestly, it's so hilarious that some of my kits have like leg problems that I'm just gonna like roll with it. But I do love this guy. Like, the subtle paint job did so much for it, like, I'm stoked. But I cannot find this stupid thing for some reason. I think I fell somewhere in my garage and it like yeeted out of existence, which is very frustrating to me. But I'm cleaning my garage to set up my new airbrush soon. Air booth soon, so I'm sure I'll find it. The connection issue, yeah. It just be like that. The girlies stay winning. Bleh. Oh, the girlies. The girls, the girls, the girls, the girls, the girls. You could, yeah? Yeah, I mean, it's better than nothing, right? Yeah, a lot of that, yeah. I'm still planning to buy it. I got till the end of the year to look into an alternative solution to the peg snap issue. Yeah. The fact that a $700 kit can have such a widespread issue is a joke to me. That is a joke. Like, I kind of can't believe it. And I feel like Bandai doesn't really update their kits partway once they've actually entered production, but maybe because it's a PGU that they will. That is a joke. That is an absolute joke. I mean, you did good when... Wait, what? I mean, you did good when that's the case. It's the same for me. My sole praiseworthy accomplishment is bagging my baddie, and I have to be content with that. Yo, let's go. Your baddie's cool. I was thinking about trying my phone and do Gundam builds. Yeah, go for it. I mean, I started with streaming with my phone. Now, to be fair, I just used my phone as my camera, but I think you could totally pull that off. Neon breaks things? How dare you? Open magic cards? Oh, that'd be fun. This is a just chatting stream. No, Nick, I'm just getting started. We're only like 20 minutes in. And realistically, I kind of thought about this the other day. Realistically, 7 minutes of that is the literal countdown intro, right? So, bray. Sweet, yeah. The fact that it's breaking without the funnels being on it is just outright sad. It's pretty bad, like, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Look at the RG Grams 2.0, it took them long enough to fix the head. Wait, did the 2.0 Grams have an issue with the head? I actually don't know anything about the Grams 2.0. I have not gotten it. My Grams 2.0 will be the Miku. What's wrong with me? Will it be, sorry, I'm Adderall crashing. It will be the Miku RG, so. You're a big enough fan of the Jew. The design to buy it, I'm just kidding. Do I recommend anyone else buy it, especially if they don't enjoy the design? Fuck no. It's overpriced and has too many issues to justify its price tag. Yeah, I like the new a lot. Like, right, it's one of my favorite kits because it's big as fuck, yet being svelte and slender. 700 is too much. I don't know. Like, if they made a perfect grade, a PGU like Mark II, I still wouldn't pay 700 for it. Like, it's just, I'm sorry, it's just nuts. I am, that could feed me for a month. Like, that could feed me for a month and a half. Bandai excuse, yeah. I mean, the thing, like, I don't know. Bandai does so many good things sometimes, and then they do like 50 other shit things. Bootlickers would say it's not an issue. Yeah, I think it's important to acknowledge when there's issues. You were thinking that is a dangerous pastime? Bruh, my brain is barely working.
Is he just chatting?
Not just chatting! How dare you, Plum? How dare you? How are you, Plum? What's up? What is? Yo, what up, Dapper? How's it going, my dude? Dapper and Plum, hope you're both doing well. What is this, Emily? The Vulcan issue on the... Wait, what the fuck? What is this? I can't read! Some issue with the Vulcan head? Or wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? Sorry, my brain just processed what's happening. Wait, what the fuck? That's a real problem? What? Sorry, I'm like kind of flabbergasted. What? If they charge me 700 for a Mark II, it better be able to file my fucking taxes and wash my non-existent. Why? The Mark II is clearly the best mobile suit ever created because it's so basic, yet so fucking awesome. It's my favorite mobile suit for those that don't know. I'm a very basic bitch. But you know what? That Titan's color scheme though. No, yes. Actually, yes. For the Mark II, I am a simp. I'll fully admit it. Feeling better than yesterday, that's for sure. Are you also ill, Plum? Yes, it's fixed though. I mean, that's kind of insane. That means they have to change their entire mold process then, right? How would that not be? That sounds like an expensive problem. It is, but a PGU Mark II not better run me $700 was the joke. I mean, if it had like the gimmicks like the Solomon and like actually like SMID LEDs, like, you know what? I'd buy 500. Don't pat yourself on the back, mech. For the one time where I'll be like, yes, simp, yes. But you buy it before they fix it, you get that problem, and apparently you can't really fix it yourself. I mean, you'd have to be a pretty, yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? Hold on, let me look into this again. RG, RX-782 Vulcan. Bandifies fixes. That's such a weird defect. Oh, Frosted Snow had a fucking video to fix it. That's cool. I mean, Frosted Snow, I trust her. She's my gunpla senpai. So if she can fix it, I believe it. But it's probably not gonna look stock, right?
Lurk time.
Thank you for the lurk, Dapper. Gotta be a lurky turkey? No worries. Hope you're having a good night. Just give me that Faz that finally isn't just P Bandai. Wait. The Faz variant? That's not, I mean, you could just, yeah. Faz is fine. Hi, Basic. I'm also Basic Muku fan. Let's go. I had a bad headache on Friday that went into Saturday, plus an upset stomach. That is pretty shitty, Plum. I'm glad you're feeling better, at least. Plus feeling sore all over. It sounds like some sort of stomach flu. Make sure you drink plenty of fluids. What's a gunpla senpai and how do I get one? I mean, it's just someone that you learn all your techniques from, right? I've had multiple gunpla senpai in my days. Like, Frosted Stone's probably the biggest one, and then Genic. Who else do I really? Barbados Rex for painting. Those are probably the top. What am I? Besides your favorite troll, you are gum underneath my shoe, Nick. I'm just kidding. I'm not that mean. I'm not that mean. I haven't decided what to build yet, chat, but I did get a whole bunch of bullshit, like, recently, right? So I think I told you guys I was gonna get this piece of crap. So it came in the mail, like, 3 days ago. AliExpress special, so I managed to nab it for, like, 25 bucks, ship.
Lurk time.
It sucks ass. It doesn't totally suck ass, but like, it's definitely not a kit that I would recommend for beginners, and even for intermediates. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell if my fingers look raw and like they have like calluses forming, right? That's, oh no, my thumb just looks like a pee-pee head. Oh god. That is partially from that kit. It's also partially because when it gets cold, my fingertips like kind of peel. I don't know if anyone has that issue, but for poor fitment, like squeezing those type of things together, it really sucks. Joe Infersion is a gunpla senpai. Joe is in fact a gunpla senpai. Joe is the kit bash senpai for sure. I'm also gonna lurk while I take care of a couple of chores before bed. No worries, Plum. Hope you have a good chore session. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, I did a lot of chores this week. I like finally cleared out my living room. Because it was a mess, and then I cleaned up my garage area in preparation for the new spray booth that comes next month, because I think like I missed the window for it to come this month. So I should effectively have the equivalent of a studio setup in my garage, kind of like I do here. And then so maybe I'll take some streams in a new spot for you guys that I can actually like, what do you call it? What is this? Paint on stream? But I just don't know if painting streams are very interesting. did some cleanup on the already built RG Tallgeese today. So I'm moving on to the MG Wing for a call right now. Nice, Papa. Sure you don't want some variety? I feel like you can get burnt out of wing kits, because I definitely got burnt out of wing kits at one point, but you do you. You do you. Are you panel lining now then? Your fingers look like diglets. Diglet dig, trio. Seems like everyone's getting sick recently. Yeah, in the States, there's been like a few diseases that were going around. At first it was like a flu variant, and now there's like a cold that's going around. Got pretty bad headache and dizzy yesterday, and still a bit dizzy now. Yeah, I still got some dizziness, unfortunately. I really want it to go away. There's a part of me that thinks that whenever I get sick at my advanced age, I'm just always gonna be a little dizzy, and it's probably gonna take a month to wear off, which is I can't lie, chat. It's quite shit. It's quite shit. So let me show you a little bit of this this Black Trojan kit. So I worked on it a bit, and it's all ABS plastic, like 100% of it, which is fine. ABS plastic is a little cheaper in my opinion, but it works fine. I think I need some ABS cement though to kind of glue down some things. But this is what the Black Trojan looks so far without like the V-fin and stuff. So it looks fucking awesome, right? And I'm not putting too much effort into this. Like, at first I was like, oh, am I gonna paint this to make it look good? I will not be doing that because the fitment for everything is so rigid that if I was to add any semblance of thickness, I'm pretty sure it would be completely fucked. But I need some ABS cement for the fingers because these fingers are just friction fit, which sucks ass. It's kind of similar. I have another kit that's like that. That's from Bandai that has friction fit fingers. I don't think it's Barbie. It's something, but that also just sucks straight ass. But yeah, looks awesome. It's a lesson in frustration to build. At first I was like, oh, it's actually not too bad. But there's just random parts like I don't know if it's like the tolerance, but like I've been having to snip a whole bunch of pegs and like sanding a lot of pegs, and like for one I had to take like a hobby knife and essentially channel out my own like hole. Which is a shame because I really think the design of this is cool. Thought you lived in Canada. This is odd. I could have sworn. No, I've never lived in Canada. In fact, I make fun of the Canadians all the time. They just lost in hockey to this United States. Not that anyone here cares, but it made me go, Lost at your own sport, eh? I'm gonna do the HG Burning Kamiki and then the RG01 throughout the MG Wing build. Gotcha. Spoken like a true ADHD builder. I mean, I am also an ADHD builder, right? So I do way multiple kits at once, which is not good. Actually, it's fine. As long as you can keep it up till you finish, which because I think some of those kits are precious to you, you will finish, right? But hockey is their religion, what the fuck? I mean, yeah, they could have won and then they fucked up one play. So I was like, well, I'll take it. Let's see. What else did I get? Nothing interesting. I got like a bootleg Baram Guy 3. I think for the thank you Emily for the lurk. Appreciate you. Not time before lunch break ends. No worries. I think I've heard JMS is actually good as far as like bootlegs. I've built a Bear Guy 3 before. It does already through the plastic feel a little more rigid. So we'll see how that goes. I'd like the Bear Guy 3 a lot. I want to paint it as Smokey the Bear. So we'll see how that goes. I think this was like $7 shipped, so I was like, why not? Okay. It's funny because they just they ship them to you overseas and the equivalent.
Hydration time.
Thank you, Les. Oh God! Right into the eye of the beholder. All right, well, none of it got into the cup, but I think you'll take that. I didn't realize it was off the water bottle.
Hydration time.
Okay, all right. Well, now it's in the water. Now it's in the cup. Okay, all right. The camera didn't come up a second time for that, but yeah. Fucking gross. It's all wet now. Thank you. Thank you for that, chat. Yeah. Okay. Just trying to share. We doing that again? Bruh. My chat is fucking... They're always mean to me, but I don't do shit to them. I do shit! I do fucking shit! You know? They're always mean. And then I got... XD. What is this one? This, oh yeah, this one is like the Sakura, Freedom HG. So I got this to kind of pair with my Nobel because I wanted the flight unit to attach it to the Strike Freedom Nobel. So technically the incorrect wing unit, but I also just want to see how it would look pink. But also here's something that I wish Bandai would do, but they'll never do. There's fucking water slides, bro. There's water slides in these HGs. Even the Bear Guy 3, I noticed that it's not stickers. They're fucking water slides. I'm like, what? For I paid $8 and it gets the kit and water slides, bro. Water slides are so cheap to produce. Just throw them in, Bandai. Come on. Pink Freedom, does it have soccer details? That it does. Yes. So you already know of this. And then I got one more butt leg. The Shia Quanta. I don't know where that box is. And that's okay. I don't need to do show and tell constantly, right? Which is interesting because I also bought like a real Shia Quanta. And I've also had a Shia Quanti before. Like I painted it Christmas / like New Year's colors. So I have effectively, that's probably my second most built type of kit aside from the Nobel at this point. God damn it, this box won't fit. Sorry, I'm trying to see if there's any other kits around. No, I think that's it. Yep. That's my life. You got the black Shia Quanta back still in the box. Nice. I didn't know they made a black one as well. That one I assume is also a butt leg? Yeah. They just call it a Shia Quan. Didn't pre-order the Mikuzaku. Alternative. Is it this one? Or no, this is just one someone painted. Yo! Shia Quanti looks good in Miku colors, yo. I mean, it's, yeah. Where's this? Yeah, this looks like a custom job. Very cool. Very cool. Alright. I'm trying to think of what am I going to actually build today. I thought about doing the Black Trojan, but honestly, you guys don't want to see me build that. I'm going to get angry. The clear parts are orange. Oh, that's cool. I might do, maybe I'll do the Dandelion to get those big Mongoloid arms. I started this kit 3 years ago. I'm pretty sure this was one of my last like pre-hiatus kits. So I don't know if it has the manual. I don't know if it has anything. It says the manual's still in there. Okay. And what did I actually build? Knowing myself, yeah, nothing. So I got this done. 3 years of progress. Good. Very good. Suzuki, the dark green variant, it comes with red clear parts. That's pretty cool. I wish like bootleggers would just give like purely clear parts. That way I could just like paint them any color. That's always my frustration with like clear kits if you're painting them, right? Or clear parts on kits if you're doing a paint job. You can't really paint a clear part unless it's like actually clear. Which sucks. Because that's just how color physics works. But oh, that's right, there's a stray. There are dirty as stray decals in here. Man, what has this box been doing? Whatever. What the fuck? There's sanding sticks in here. A very old, heavily used 400 sanding stick and a 150. 150 is fucking coarse, Jesus. 900 points to go for what? What do I need to raise the price of everything? Also, what are you winking at, Yari? What are you winking at? All right, I think we're gonna do the Dandelion tonight. Yeah. It's I like big parts on kits, right? So I think it'd be fun to have those big mongoloid arms. Wow, this kit actually builds things the way I like it, which is chest and head, as opposed to like older HGs where they just make you build feet. I'm like, I don't want to build feet, bro. Not right now. Love me some dirty sanding sticks. Oh, okay, alright. This is are you euphemizing me? Alright. Let me go into gunpla.deals and let's see if we can find the manual easily, right? Again, shill for gunpla deals. Gunpla.deals. And then we'll do Dandelion? Is that how you spell it? Yeah, nice. I feel like this website has ruined me because now I just think everything's in stock because it can be. Alright, let's see. Sick. Alright, perfect. Now I don't have to squint in the dark to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Building with you right now? Nice. What are you building tonight, Mecca? Alright. I don't think I will be... Well, we'll see. I was like, how serious am I going to take this build? I should at least take it semi-seriously. But I just have no idea where I left off, right? Like, I think this is a headpiece. I think this is a headpiece. Is that really as far as I got? Zaku R feet. Nice, nice. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hopefully my lack of progress is your much progress. That's what I've heard from people. It's just like, Neon, while you talked your ass off and finished nothing, I finished the world, and I'm like, good. Good. Isn't that good? You know what, Kit, I'm curious to see if it's in stock. I built it a long time ago on stream as well. Damn, it is not. It's backordered everywhere. I don't know if you guys, I don't know how many people were around when I built this like a lifetime ago, but the Extreme Gundam with the straight up, with the fucking guitar case shield and the actual guitar rifle and all the effects parts, man, I love that thing. That was hilarious. It did not survive the move, unfortunately. That was my last house. Okay. You had a head start, so it's all good. I mean, I would say that even if I had a head start, you'd still surpass me. That's just like, and you know what? It's just because building and talking is hard. It's hard. I'm not even saying building and streaming, just building and like talking. It's muy difícil. Like, I don't know. Usually when I build in absolute silence, right? Like if I'm doing a personal project. Yeah. It's just so much concentration. That's why, like, when I got my Black Trojan, I was super excited to build it, but I was like, I can't build this on stream because I will never be able to process what I need to do because some of the instructions are wrong. Like, I actually have to like modify some parts to get them to fit. It would be like a bad time. I'm not a fan of how the molding for this mask is, this face guard. Alright. It's an age thing, bro. You had a 3-year head start on this one? Sure, but I wasn't working on it constantly, you fuck. Just kidding. Oh god, oh god, it needs stickers like almost immediately for the eyes. What color are the eyes? Yellow. Man, I don't want to use eye stickers. But I also don't want to paint it. I don't want to paint this kit. Damn it. Alright, let me think about this. God damn it. Julie Jang, 144th, Shia Quanti, cat ears, Gundam dark green version model kit. Oh, that one's cool. It reminds me of Christmas. Which is ironic because I painted the Shia Kwanti in Christmas colors. And I was like, if I had there was no bootlegs of this kit back then, I feel like. Because I think the Christmas Shia Kwanti was like year 2 for me. So like 4 years ago. It looks good in the dark green though. Yeah, I like it. I like how the Chinese bootleggers are basically like, you know what? We have the machine, let's make every color under the sun, which, you know what? I'm kind of down for. Alright. That being said, chat, I still am of the opinion that if the official thing is easy to get, you should get the official kit. I know Bandai can be quite asshole, but you should try to support the official releases when you can. Alright, let's see. Damn. What year? This is an IBO kit, right? So the plastic should be kind of good, but this feels brittle as shit. Alright. Just use the stickers, Dion. You know you want to. Search your feelings, you know it to be true. I almost never want to use, like, I feel like chat very rarely sees me use, like, stickers. They're just doo-doo. Like, I think I would rather have a kit naked and have no eyes than use a sticker most of the time. Actually, I take it back. Eyes are probably the one sticker that I will use. But most of the time, I haven't used color correcting stickers in a very long time now. I just personally don't like them. Yeah, I would have to, man. I would enamel hand paint this, right? But it would need to dry. Do I have Gundam marker? I haven't used Gundam marker in a few years at this point. I don't know if I don't know. I have Citadel paint. Those are right. I know I have Gundam marker. I think. I like how I said I know and then I was like, I think. I just don't know if I, like, stored them good. Too much crap! Scribe tape, painting, marker, no marker. I feel like if I don't have them in here, it's because I got too big for my britches once upon a time and was like, oh fuck, I don't need Gundam marker anymore. I'm a real boy. Which is stupid. Don't do that, chat. Let me think of what the alternative is. Do you think a black Sharpie will fucking work? You shall use the stickers I have spoken? You're not the fucking boss of me. I'm the boss of you, let's be honest. Let's see. Man, I don't have black Sharpie either. I have the super permanent black Sharpie, which I don't want to use. Oh, cool. I'm a mess. Damn, dude. Like, I have this industrial fucking Sharpie, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't clean up easily, so I don't want to use this. Well, fucked. Alright, it's just gonna be weirdly eyeless then. Yet you still have not paid you? Paid you what? I'll just make the eyes like gold. Sorry, I'm gonna shake violently. I'm this close to quitting? Do it. I'm just kidding. You think you can come in here and threaten me? Nah, dog. Alright, let's see. Probably gonna do a terrible job on this. I haven't used marker on a kit in a hot minute. Oh wow, that's pretty nice actually. Definitely would have been better if I laid down a black. You know what I should have done? I just realized, since I'm using pen marker for the eye, I seriously could have just laid down a black enamel, cleaned it up, and then done the eye after. Alright, that works. How about that? Weirdly, no eyeshadow. You can't even tell. Yeah. Yes, I do. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. Alright, let's see. Got that. Got the eye of the tiger. Cool. Alright, I'm finally gonna make my first connection on this kit in 3 years. It'll be glorious. Damn, this shit feels small. It's meant for smaller hands than mine, and I've got small hands, bro. Is it upside down? No. Wait. No. Okay. Wait, what? Am I some kind of stupid or something? I am. That's what she said? What a fool she was. What a fool. Haven't heard from her since, have you? I wonder why. I'm just kidding. Talking like a psychopath here. Dude, I can't fit this thing in the hole. People have heard that from me on the first date before. What the? That's what I said? Bruh. Bruh. Oh, that's nasty. What the fuck? Oh, God. Nah, man, this stream's already off to a bad start, eh? Right in my keyboard. You could use tweezers, but why not use a knife? Fucking... Bro. It's gonna be all mangled. All my keycaps are gonna have scratches on them, and yet there's tweezers like 3 inches from me, but I already committed. Alright. Skills? Yeah, let's go. My special set of special skills. Alright. Get in there, you damn it. How the fuck? Ow! What the shit? What's going on? My finger should not be hurting with a Bandai kit. What the? Am I stupid? I hate being dumb. Chat, I hate fucking up. I fuck up constantly, so this sucks. Anything super new with y'all? God damn it, I should have done the marker after before I was gonna do all this handling, because now it's getting gross. I don't really understand how this face is supposed to look now. Yes? Wait, what? What was the question? What'd I say? Oh, it is just kind of like a funky looking face. Hold on. What the shit? Wait, why do the eyes look red? Oh. What? I'm so not used to this facial structure for a Gundam specific mold suit. It looks like a beetle. Intellectually challenged is all we love. Intellectual challenged is all we love, you all the same. There you go. That's facts. Thank you for loving my intellectually challenged ass. Chat. Chat, I want to go to work tomorrow. Can I? Who's sick? Plum, can you sneeze on me? I just like to imagine Plum's like washing dishes. She turns and is like, excuse me, what the fuck? Same. Bruh. I'm not ready to go back to work. I think that like the 3-day weekend spoiled me. The only consolation I might have is my big boss is gonna be gone after this week, which means I'll actually be able to get work done. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel like it can't. What's going on? Like, dude, it's gonna be 2 hours of me fiddling with this fucking part. Like, I'm like, it doesn't line up properly. Modern way of asking to be spit on. Love the. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. I'm not into the spitting fetish. Not that that's a problem, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna. Wow, it's like, okay, that's dangerous. I actually stabbed myself in the thumb right here, chat. You can see it when I was trying to clean up a piece off the Black Trojan. It went right into my thumb. Not super deep, but deep enough to draw blood. And then I knew that I was done for
Oh
the
no,
night.
Commander, what are you doing?
Dude, my best. My best. What do you want from me? What do you want, Ray? Leave Dion alone! Leave him alone! That's a timely reference. Yeah, this shit straight up doesn't fit right. Ah, and my fingers hurt too much to like force it. God damn it. I'm okay. I'm gonna do the child thing. Oh, that fixed it. Took me right back to being a child with Legos. Let's go.
No,
But you-
no, 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 no.
Yes, yes, yes! Teeth. Teeth. The movie Teeth. Disgusting. Sometimes you just gotta use your teeth, chat. What? Don't take that out of context, okay? Alright, I can redo the eyes. You know what? This display, super gold, whatever the fuck. Pretty good. Very nice, actually. In fact, let's see what it actually looks like on a bigger piece. So I just got this because I wanted to see if this is the right shade of gold for my, it's gonna say for my ERA, for my Strike Nobel. But it's a little too copper.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes! Yeah. You know what I saw on my redeem queue, chat? Do you remember when I had to, a stand redeem for the world? That would scare the shit out of me constantly. Look at that. That's pretty smooth, honestly. That redeem is never coming back. It was so goddamn distracting. It also scared the shit out of me. It was like one of the more chaotic redeems I ever had. Yeah, that gold's really nice, honestly. So I can recommend the Display super metallic pens, which I actually don't see on many stores. It's kind of strange. I don't know if they're like, I see the normal metallic, but not the super metallic, and I'm wondering if there's a difference. But I'm just rambling. This manual on Bandai's website is surprisingly low res, and I don't like it.
Ooh, shiny.
Shiny indeed. I just realized I'm touching the eyes again. Got a link for that? That and the paint used for God? I didn't use any paint for God Gundam. Are you talking about Strike Nobel? Because that is a lacquer. Okay. Oh, are you talking about to cover up the little nub defects? Is that what you're talking about? That one would be titanium gold from Display. Now, let me see if I can actually find you a good link. Display. I think you're honestly gonna have to get it from Display Store or AliExpress. I got it from Ali. But the specific shade that I just used right now is champagne gold, more of a copper. And then for the God, I used the titanium gold. So there you go. That should do you for a link. Yeah, I like Display products for the most part. They have most of Display's products are very good, but every once in a while they'll release something that's really shit. It's like kind of shocking. But to be fair, I haven't seen one of like really shit products from them in a while. I think the last really shit product they had was the Siren ceramic file. That thing sucked ass. And Skull's really nice for small details. On piping, I'll probably end up using this pen for the Gunzilla. Okay. Damn, man, I've made almost no progress here. Okay. And my fingers hurt like real bad, which is really sad. Shockingly, this kit doesn't seem like it has many white pieces on the runner. Unless I'm missing an entire runner, which would be very bad. So let's hope that's not the case. It's funny that the multicolored runner is the B runner. I feel like that's not super... It's not unheard of, it's just uncommon. And it's funny, I'm kind of scared of utilizing my gunpla lightnings, or my god hand lightnings, which are stupid. Which is stupid considering, well, bought it, you should use it, but maybe I might only use it for like project kits, you know what I mean? This is not gonna be a project. This is gonna be pretty much a snap and detail build. I'll probably do some panel lining of it on stream, which may be good for some of you that want a demonstration, but I think most of us know how to panel line. I've also been finding myself using hobby knives a lot more often. Which is funny because I remember when I first started using God hands, I was like, oh cool, I never want to use a hobby knife again. But as I've gotten more advanced, I'm like, you know what? Indispensable tool. Absolutely indispensable. Okay. There, that's not too bad. Then I can just kind of clean it up with like a 2000. Do I have a 2000? But actually it's white. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go with 800. A whole more than half grit down. Because again, I'm not gonna worry my sweet little head on this one too much. Considering the fact that like I haven't worked on it in 3 years, it's fine. Good night, Nick. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. I won't kill you. You're welcome. Alright, let's see. Dude, my head is in like 10 different places, chat. Oh, you know what was also interesting about the Black Trojan is that thing is undergated everywhere. And you know, I've talked to a few folks over the years and they're like, oh, you can't have bad undergating. Like, that's a thing. But I gotta say, I still have yet to encounter undergating where I'm like, where I hate it. Maybe it's in a spot where I'm like, this doesn't actually help, or like, oh, it's kind of annoying to clean up. But I find that it's still way more clean and efficient than like non-undergate. Does that make sense? So what I'm saying is like, even when the undergating is bad, I appreciate the undergating period. But maybe I just haven't run into like the kit that will change my mind on that yet. Yes, you can. The fuck part fitment undergates give gaps? I guess I just personally haven't experienced that in a way where like it was enough to piss me off, right? Because I think like I see gaps, period, sometimes in places where they have no business being. And so maybe I don't take the undergating to be like such an annoyance with that, but that's just like my opinion or whatever. But watch, the next official Bandai kit that I get that's like hella undergated, I'm gonna be like, this is a whole bunch of dirty dick, dirty diarrhea dog water. Jaeger, what's up? How are you? It's good to see you. How have you been, Jaeger? How's Sonic been? Currently building the IBO Dandelion, which I think is from the Deer Hunt. Which I still have not seen that movie. And from what I understand, I don't need to. Because apparently it's pretty shit, which is unfortunate. Let's see. What the hell is a homina? What? An opinion on the internet? I know. How dare. How dare. You think you ate something bad? Oh no, you're good. That's no good. Are you having like a tum-tum issue? You know, you and Plum both have stomach issues. Hopefully there's not like a stomach virus going around. I do not enjoy stomach. I mean, you know what, chat? Man, it is such a strange face. The shit looks like Jigsaw for real. Anyway. I think I've decided, chat, I just don't like being sick anymore, period. I just don't like to be sick anymore. Being sick as in my mid-30s just sucks ass. There's no like positive of it anymore, right? Like, yeah, you get a day off from work, but you're just miserable. And then it just lasts forever. Like, it's not like, oh god, I've bounced back in a day. Like, there's still a part of me in my head that's like, I'll be better tomorrow. And I'm like, no, I'm almost never better tomorrow at this point in my life. And it just sucks ass. Yeah, oh, you love this kit? Yeah, I like the idea that I like the big gorilla arms. So I'm excited. I was telling chat how like, this is actually one of the kits I started with for my first hiatus. And that's like 3 years ago. And I just never got back to it. I didn't get very far in it, so this is a 3-year-old build in the making, which sucks, but that's on me. That's on me. Don't give me that look, Jaeger. Come on. Okay. Look. We all know at this point, chat, that I'm a certain way. And you guys all like it, because if you didn't, you wouldn't fucking be here, right? Let's see. Oh, yeah, up there. Why am I sanding? What the fuck? I just told myself I wouldn't, like, worry about this kit too much. Ahoy there, mateys. What a fucking... How you doing tonight? It's good to see you. Want to go to a gem show? What the hell's a gem show? Like, rocks? I don't know things, chat. Is this modern slang? I've never even been to a Renaissance fair. Alright. B29. Oh, my forehead issues. What the fuck? 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29. There you go. F that city? Wait, what? Was gonna build today, but yeah, feeling sick makes it hard to build. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like, when I'm sick, or I think I was telling you, chat, last time I was like sick, which was literally a week or so ago. As soon as I sat down to build, I just felt nauseous, right? And I just decided, like, after 3 minutes, I was like, this is not happening. I can't build. Which sucks, because this is a very low impact, like, hobby, right? Like, it's very frustrating. Like, I couldn't paint. And in fact, when I was starting to be on the up and up, I was like, oh, okay, I'm just a little dizzy. But then I start painting, and then, you know, when I paint, you know, 60% of the time I use a respirator. I'm just being honest, chat. You should all use at 100%, but for me, 60% of the time. But man, those fumes got to me, like, pretty much immediately. Or wait, okay, there was one day where the fumes got to me within 3 seconds. And then there was another time where I did wear my respirator, but the oxygen constriction made it really, like, I was like, oh, I feel like I'm dying, so I should stop. Yeah, traveling sales convention for rocks, gems, metals, jewelry, knickknacks. Oh, that's kind of cool. I should not buy knickknacks. No, I gotta save for this wedding. Where's it gonna be? Won't be going to the Tucson for this one. It's in OC. Oh, interesting. Surprised it's in, where in OC is it gonna be? Tucson, bad time, but a gem show is cool. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, so Iari was just aware of it. Got it. Tucson is bad time? Where was I? I only ever drive through Tucson. I think last time I visited Arizona, we were in Phoenix, and Phoenix is cooler than I remember, honestly. It's hot as shit, though. This Jigsaw looking ass. Look at this. Look at this guy. You want to play a game? Anyway. Custom base. That's interesting. You know what? I could see a Jep show in Costa Mesa. Wait, is it the OC Fairgrounds? Is that why? Carpal tunnel from Plommel? Bro, the day I get carpal tunnel, and I'm pretty sure I will one day, is the day I might just give up on life. Unless I have a child, then I'm not allowed to. We were talking about children again today, chat, and I'm just like, oh god. I want a child, but at the same time, I'm very hesitant because I don't know if I can provide them the life that I think they deserve. Also, I'm an idiot. Like, do you want me as a dad? No, dog. I even want myself as a dad. I feel like I'm gonna be a bad dad if that ever happens. Most likely the fairgrounds, but haven't checked. Might be a smaller location. Sometimes they just take over a hotel. Gotcha, gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, let me know more details when you got him, Papazotto, and I'll let you know. I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. Actually, that's not true. I saw you in Japan. It's very astray looking or feeling V-fin. Oh, does it just slap right on there? Oh, cool. Man, the head is kind of like strange. Yeah. Especially like the exposed, like, skull, I guess, for lack of better phrasing. Cool looking kit. Not so sure about the face, you know? Put a bag on that face. I'm just kidding. That's fucking rude. That's so goddamn rude. But you know what? We can at least, boom, there. There's my first real progression on this build in 3 years, chat. Are you happy? Are you proud of me? Funny story, the weekend Death Valley broke the hottest recorded temperature on Earth was the weekend. Wait, sorry. I read that stupid. Funny story, the weekend Death Valley broke the hottest recorded temperature on Earth was the weekend my friend decided to take a brunch of introverted homestuck nerds for an outdoor adventure there near the Grand Canyon. I'm surprised you want to take introverts to Death Valley. I would think more Joshua Tree would be easier to kind of get them into it, but you know what? I respect that. I respect that. What type of outdoor adventure? You guys went like hiking? In Death Valley in that heat? Oh, you're gonna die. Or you could have potentially died, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, chat. Man, I should have taken something to counteract the Adderall crash. Holy crap. I should have just taken another one. Anyone Adderall crash really hard if you have ADHD? It sucks. It's like such an intense side effect for me because I don't usually feel tired very often. No, that's not true. I feel tired all the time. But not like this. Yeah, it's not fun. Yeah, it sucks, man. I'm trying to take my ADHD medicine a little more consistently. I don't really like to, if I'm being honest. It makes me feel weird, but I also understand that it makes me a better version of myself. So I'm trying to, but I hope I just adjust to the crashing. That was the plan, to hike along the valley, but he settled on going to a cave system underground. You know, my brain tells me that like a cave system underground, hey, at least you're shielded from the sun. But the other part of my brain is like, is that just like a fucking oven then? Is that like the butthole of Satan? Because it's like the hottest, just literally the hottest, right? So, also, there's a part of me that's kind of surprised that to this day that that Death Valley is the hottest place, effectively, sometimes on Earth. Yeah, I would think it'd be not in the States, but yeah. Now you gotta toss them into deep end, bruh, Jaeger. Unhinged. Alright, let's see. You guys are funny. See, the shitty thing about this chat for me is like, I can't even take caffeine to perk myself up because caffeine makes me sleepy. Oh man. It was cool it was cold and cool. I saw some corpses in there. What the fuck? Like legit? Like, do they just like keep them in there at this point? And they're like, this is a historical landmark. That's DD Mega Doo-Doo. She died in here. Is that too deep cut of a reference? That might be. Alright, let's see. I have never been in an underground cavern. I would like to. That sounds like a hoot. I live near Death Valley, so if that's cool, then maybe I'll try it out. Not human. Oh, animal one, prehistorical one. Okay. I was like, something about that seems, what do you call it? Brutal. Not brutal. Uncouth, I think is more the word that I'm thinking of, but seeing prehistoric bones is pretty cool. I think I'm spoiled by that a little sometimes, right? Because I live so close to Los Angeles, and we have like the La Brea tar pits where they seemingly pull a wolf skull.
Yes,
out...
yes. Yes!
They pull a wolf skull out of that thing like every few weeks, it seems. They just have a whole wall of like wolf skulls, and I love wolves. When I was a kid and wanted to be all edgy, I was like, I'm a wolf. Everyone's a sheeple. No, I'm just kidding. I just thought wolves were so cool. I was like, yeah, that represents me. Your edgy little teenager phase. And so I always thought those like wolf skulls wall was really cool. Furry? No, I'm not a furry. Nothing wrong with that. With furries. I have quite a few of my friends are furries, right? But I personally am not one. I always think of that scene in Lion King where like, never mind. I'm sure Lion King awakened a lot of things for people. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I'm like trying to. I'm not so sure these Kotobukiya collab God Hands are the ASPN 120s or like a different tier of single-bladed nipper. I should actually look it up because now that I'm used to it, it's a lot easier to use, but I'm still not sure if they're to the quality of my normal SPN 120s or if it's just kind of like a placebo effect. Don't look at me that way, both of y'all. Both y'all! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that actually is cool detailing. Part separation detailing. Oh, yeah? Wait, what? What happened? What? Alright. What the heck? It's funny, I used to live in the city of Anaheim for many, many years. Still the city I consider my home. And I think Anaheim, they usually hold like one of the bigger like furry events there. It's always like interesting because I live near the convention center just to see big groups of furries like walking down the street. And I'm just like, oh cool, the convention must be going on. And some of my more normie friends are just like, what the fuck? And I'm just like, what? Just let people be. Let them enjoy. It's like, people don't bother you when you want to do your stuff, you freak. Part of the ship part of the crew, Neon. Bruh. You Anaheim? Makes sense. I'm not in Anaheim anymore, but I lived in Anaheim for many years. Anaheim proper and Anaheim Hills. I used to live off, like, if you know SoCal, and this doesn't matter because I don't live there anymore. I used to live off the Lincoln exit on the 91. Whoops. The Chemoplot kits are sitting in your Hobbylink Japan warehouse. Nice! Nice, Yeager. Are you hyped? Are you ready? Are you gonna have them shipped soon? Same? Oh, nice. Those are cool. I'll look at some again. How big do you guys let your, because I've never ordered from Hobbylink. How big do you guys let your shipment accumulate? Like When you're finally ready to hit the big candy like button of ship me my shit. Is it like fucking huge? I think I'm impressed by like the amount of intricate details. And some are really cute, yeah. Very cool. I did not know that there were furry model kits before. Oh, she's cute. Oh. It's towers.
It's a raid! Battle stations, everyone!
What up, towers? How's it going, my dude? Welcome on in. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Hello, everyone. I'm Gunpla Neon. I'm a gunpla builder. Gunpla builder. You don't know what they are? These. Oops. Oh, this is just, yeah. Bouncer just came out. Model kits from the many hit anime series Mobile Suit Gundam. This one's from Witcher Mercury. Thank you for rating. How's your stream? What were you up to?
Ooh, shiny!
Oh, shiny indeed. Hi, I saw you were in the Gunpla category, and so I wanted to raid and learn. Yeah, I'm happy to teach you anything you want or explain anything. Have you built model kits before? Or are you just curious? Hope to send them out to me soon. Oh, it's hard to say now because you know what, but hope to send them out to me soon. Got it. You got like 21 things in your warehouse? Wow. There must be a lot of shipping, consolidation shipping price. Well, I guess like if you have a backlog, you're not in a rush, right? But yeah, I really appreciate the raid. And again, any questions from anyone? I'm always happy to kind of elaborate. I've been doing Gunpla on Twitch for about 5 years now. So while I may not be the most advanced modeler, I can teach you a good thing or two, chat. On my second one now, it's an HG, so it's not too difficult, but I'm sure there's some techniques I can pick up on watching people. Nice. Well, first of all, welcome to the hobby. Always love to see it. Gunpla is a very therapeutic hobby, you know, like it's really cool to build things with your hands, especially in this like increasingly digital world, right? So one of the best things that I ever did for my mental health was to pick up Gundam building. Yeah, welcome to the hobby. Yeah, and if there's any questions you have on like techniques, advanced or otherwise, just let me know. Otherwise, I will just be doing my thing for the most part. Because this is a little more of a basic snap build. But I do know many more advanced techniques as well. Right now we're doing kind of a basic snap, like just using one pair of nippers effectively. These are my god hands. And I am not even going to bother to sand because with the god hand single-bladed nippers, or any single-bladed nippers for the most part, you can kind of almost use them as a hobby knife and shave, and get a very clean result. As you can tell, there's not really like a stress mark there. Now, is it a little jagged because it's straight cut? Yeah, sure, but I can be okay with that. I can live with that. You hit that flow state towards the end of today's session and totally get it? Yeah, let's go. What were you building on stream as well? What are you working on? Which HG are you doing? I'm curious. I'm always curious to see what people are building. Cause like I have such like a backlog of kits. Like I generally try to avoid buying new kits these days. Just because the embarrassing part for me is like I have the embarrassing / proud / mainly embarrassing is that I have like 100+ kits in my backlog, right? So I'll never run out of content as far as like streaming. Because I mainly do my builds on camera. And even if I was to not, like, you know, I don't think there's any need to rush most of my builds. Oh yeah, nice, it's the Ecopla. It's an Ecopla RX-78 that you got from when I visited the Gundam factory years ago. Nice, nice. The Ecopla kits are really cool. I like their color schemes. That's awesome. The backlog jab, but you're right, not in a rush. Yeah, I'm not in a rush. Not in a rush, Yari. Like, right, you're supposed to enjoy your hobbies. You're not supposed to plow through them. Sometimes I feel like we as builders will forget that. It's about the experience and journey, not really about like, you know, as much as we make that fun, that joke of like, oh, can you build fast? It's like really not about that. Unless you're trying to customize like hella hard, hella quick, but yeah. Ugh, I just said hella like a Californian. Heat Ender. Man, I don't know how you put up stickers on purpose perfectly without messing up. That you can't. You cannot. Same, I messed up the RX-782's eyes and it's haunted me. What issue did you have with the eyes? There's a few techniques to putting on like eye stickers. Like you can use like water, soapy or otherwise and like kind of slide them on. If you're having it getting aligned properly. For me, it's usually like getting it to stick on, to which like you just have to have the you have to be not lazy and clean the face, right? Like clean it with some iso propyl alcohol and then it'll stick like crazy good. Also, I find that I don't know what you're using to apply, but like you could use a pair of like decal tweezers, which are tweezers that are a little more flat. I'm sure, trying to see. Oh, here's some right now. Mine have seen a lot of use, right? But my actually preferred when it's like small, subtle stickers. I don't use stickers much, but when I do, I'll just actually put it on my hobby knife and use that as my kind of like, I don't know what to call it, my platform to use to place the stickers. Usually in weird places, right? The good thing about eyes, at least, is like you can always just color them in instead. So for example, I didn't want to use the eye stickers for this kit, so what we ended up doing instead was just like using a marker to kind of paint them in. It's a metallic marker, so it actually looks better. The only issue with this one is I didn't put the eyeshadow, the blacks on there, but I totally could have. I was just feeling lazy. I'm probably gonna do it later. I missed my mark by a few centimeters, so one eye is kind of hidden. I'm using those sets of tweezers with Q-tip and toothpick to flatten it. All right, so you have the right tools to do it. Unfortunately, I was a few centimeters off and one eye is pretty hidden. That's okay. You know, like, it happens. You can always pull it off later and try to reseed it. Or you can just try to, you know, like I mentioned, take like a Sharpie or any type of marker, or even like Gundam marker if you're panel lining, and like color in the blacks, and then just like, you know, honestly use like a golden metallic Sharpie or something to color in the eyes, or like a real like Gundam marker pen. So I have like a gold metallic marker, like one of these, but imagine it being like gold or yellow. So that's the end. It's not the end of the world. I just never put decals on my first build, so you're content. Nice. What was your first build ever? Was it the Ecopla? No. Ecopla was what you were building now, right? But I remember, I definitely, I think every builder can relate to the like, the eye stickers, right? We can all relate to that. We've all been there, chat. I don't think I put this on the right side. Or is this just a very unique looking kit that I have not experienced before? I think this is a very unique mobile suit. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, if you want time to set up like some soapy water or some Windex, that'll let you like slip slide it around, and then you can put it down. But if you want immediate satisfaction, that's not going to be the way, because you kind of have to squeegee the water out or let it dry. I think my first was Char Zaku. I think the 144th Zaku Amazing. Okay, cool. Zaku Amazing is good. I was like, oh man, which... I think most Zakus are pretty good, except like the more advanced ones, the real grades, and like not even the Revive's good. So yeah, hard to go wrong with a Zaku, unless it's the real grade one, honestly, or the master grade one. The master grade one has its own unique kind of issues. But no, sounds like you're choosing pretty good kits for your starters. I think that Eco RX-782 is based off the Revive, and that's a very classic build. Do you have anything that's lined up after that you're really looking forward to? Let's see, A27. I don't remember which zero, but that was my first kit, and I think I was 7. Nice. That's awesome, Mecha. Being a kid of the 90s for me, Wing Zero was definitely my first kit. I think it was a no grade 144th, and it was awful. Didn't look right. Ugly colors, yeah. But also as a kid, like, I couldn't really afford Gunpla, and my parents wouldn't buy it for me, so it's definitely something I picked up way more as, like, an adult, obviously. I picked up Plamo, for those that don't know, I picked up Plamo kind of as a hobby during COVID, because I was, like, going through some stuff, and found it very comforting. So which is why, like, this is probably a hobby that I'll never give up. Like, I may take breaks from it, like, I took a small hiatus, just for some life stuff, mainly, actually, but, like, it's just such a nice, low-stress hobby. And I'm not a very creative person, right? So, like, it allows me to make something with my hands in a way that's very satisfying to me. Oh, I cut out the wrong part. I love those guys, yeah! So you're a fan of, like, the Zionic kids. That's cool. 22 years later, I did. Ray, have a good night. I didn't even realize you were lurking, but I hope you have a good sleep. Happy Monday. It is late for you. 22 years later, I did the MG RXO. Oh, nice. That's very different, Mecca. Was your experience with that good? Okay. Let me see. Where's the Sea Runner that I'm looking for? Oh, here it is. I had a big gap as well. My first kit was in 2015. I think that's kind of like the story for a lot of builders. Like, right? We tried it out when we were younger. We're like, okay, that was cool. And then, like, years down the line, you try it again. You're like, oh, wait a minute. For me, I was like, this is cheaper than Lego. And I also like, I like robots.
No, you.
No, you. What up, Futaba? How are you doing? Welcome on in. Your favorite kit ever is still the Gundam Base Mark II? Oh, nice. I don't know. So what's unique about the Gundam Base Mark II, Becca? Is it like, colored special? You've piqued my curiosity because, as many people know, the Mark II is my favorite mobile suit. Hello, Sam, alright? And you? I'm good, I'm good. I'm a little tired tonight, but I definitely want to get a stream in before the weekend was over. But I'm doing good otherwise, yeah. Glad to hear that you're doing well. Sorry, I'm like, looking at this, I'm like, is this a nub? I need to check the manual, and lucky I did. This is not a nub. It's supposed to be there. That Mark II has real type colors. Ooh, the real type colorways are really neat, I gotta say. I'm gonna look it up right now. Oh yeah, you got the God Hands for the RXO. The Gundam Base Mark II has a nice color palette. Gotcha, gotcha. Yowza, what's up, my dude? How are you doing tonight? Welcome on in. Happy Sunday to you. I think your weekend starts now, Yowza, is that true? You know what, Becca, I think the unicorn on my second birth, right, was probably the actual unicorn HG, the one that's not like this. That was probably the fourth kit I ever built. So I'm trying to remember what my order was. My first kit I ever built was the XX HG. I know that for a fact. I believe the second one was the Revive Gramps. First MG, which I think was the third kit I ever built, was the MG Freedom 2.0. Still to this day, amazing kit. Well priced, beautiful, huge, comes with a stand. Can't say more good things about that kit for your first MG. And then I think the Unicorn. Next weekend? Next weekend. Got it. Howdy, how's it? Yeah. You posted my whip on the RG Wing Zero that ended being a slight custom. Oh, how'd you customize it? I'll take a look in a sec. Papa, I'd say my one goal of improvement is working on those little nub marks that get left over. I have a filer and I can feel that it's smooth, but then you'll see those off-color rings where the nubs were. So my recommendation for that is, it depends on what you're using, right? So if you're using a standard nipper, Okay, I can demonstrate technique if we're using a standard nipper in a sec, and then we can compare notes on what you're doing. If you're using a filer, when you say filer, I'm curious to hear what type of filer. Are you saying you're using something made of glass, something made of sandpaper, or what's up? They also have a real type colors goof fly type.
Yeah.
I have seen the real type goof. That one is pretty rad. Okay, let's see. Also, Mecha, I don't know if I showed it on stream because I have Discord open now. Again, this was Mecha's, Mecha Godzilla? That shit's fucking dope. It's really nice. Like, I'm very jealous. Let's see. I definitely don't have the commitment to build something like the unicorn nowadays. It'll put me to sleep. Really? You don't like the unicorn? It'll put you to sleep because it's boring or because it's weird? Because the unicorn is a weird kit to put together. Even the HG. V-fin broken on one shoulder, broke on both shoulders, so I used the broken pieces to make it work. Nice, Yasa. Let me see if I can find it on the whip. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, this thing looks really good. Look at that. Okay, so let me see. The V-fin broke and one shoulder piece broke on both shoulders. So use the broken pieces to make it. Oh, okay, I see. And then for the V-fin, did you just cement it back? Your girlfriend got me for that. Got it. The RG looks slick? Yeah, I've heard it's very good. It's a steel file that came with, yes. So you use the standard nippers and file down any nubs. Okay. The Tamiya, that will work. It's very coarse. Let me see. Starter kits. So typically speaking, you don't usually want to use, like, for clean builds, you don't really want to use a metal file. It's pretty coarse. It'll work though. For my birthday last year. Nice. No, because it takes so long. It is like a lesson in patience. Now you cut off the opposites. All right, you guys finally got the laugh at me. That's awesome, Yaza. I never would think to do that. That's so funny. It's so, like, it's one of these needle files, right? Like, this? Is it this one? This one would be quite coarse. This one I could see being a little better. These are basically rasps. These are more for sculpting plastic. Yep, pretty much that. Okay. So what I would suggest, as you get more into the hobby, right? Like, don't invest too much in tools right away. But it can make the hobby more enjoyable, especially as you're going further in. I'm gonna assume you're in the States, and if you want something that'll effectively last forever, you can get like a cheap glass file, and that'll be much more smooth for you. Glass files essentially leave like a very mirror-like finish. Very good for sanding down. I think there is some potential room for error in them, but even the ones for nails work fine. They make specific ones from Steady here that are cheap and can get into more specific parts. But yeah, but you don't need them. It just makes the process a little easier. So I can kind of show you my technique for cutting it. Yeah. Because all the peeps in Twitch community, I've learned to make things work even if they break. Even you helped me. Oh god. I mean, I feel like that's an example of what not to do if you're watching, if you're saying that about me, Yaza. Alright, so this is what I would do if I was to not use God hands at all. So I would cut here. So cut away from the actual piece itself, right? So then you got these, and of course you got the big white nubby spots, right? And so if you think about how these normal nippers work, because I assume you're using just a standard nipper, they make single bladed nippers that make this a little easier, because you don't have to okay, so for example, normal nipper right here creates white spots, right? Single bladed nipper, so it does a slicing motion as opposed to a crushing motion. Let me try to get a better bite on that. That's not a very good demonstration. But basically, with the slicing motion as opposed to the pinching motion, you're gonna get less stress because the plastic is essentially deforming. Hope everyone's doing well though. Hope you're doing well too, Yaza. And the way you want to do it is you want to like cut off these edges, or at least I try to, because that gives you less surface area to kind of create that stress. Get a little closer, you start shaving it down, even with the normal nippers. And I'm sure you have a hobby knife that came with your Tamiya set. And then what you'll do there is like slowly like kind of like shave that away. Like the file works, but generally speaking, I wouldn't want to use a file with a lot of parts, because the file that you're using is kind of more to, again, reshape plastic. So you have this nub here, and then you can kind of like shave it off a little more, right? Just go layer by layer at a time. Right, like that. Go in the other direction as well to make sure like it's kind of like even. And there, see? So that's me. No sanding, no special nippers, just a hobby knife and patience, and there's no white mark on that pretty much at all. Like whatever scraps you do, you can usually like scratch it off with your nail and you're just good. So that's kind of like the most basic technique I could think of. I think if you're just slow and patient, you can do it with very minimal tools. The hobby knife is the one thing where I say like you do want a decent hobby knife with a sharp blade. Okay, I'll suggest by another friend to get a single blade for more precision, but I will definitely try it with the knife they came with. Yeah. A single bladed nipper, and you can get a cheap one. Do I have my cheap one on me? Like you can get one off Amazon for as little as like $12, $15. And they may not be as close. Like the ones that you always hear about are probably gonna be these God hands, these blue handled ones. The issue with these is these cost like 55 bucks. And unless you're gonna take the hobby very seriously, you might wanna start with something more entry level. So look into like Rui tools. They have like a $15 single bladed nipper. That honestly works really well. And yeah, so like I would say like the biggest difference, and even this one I didn't clean very well, so I'm still gonna hobby knife this up, is that the single bladed nippers essentially act like a hobby knife, right? So it's much more quick and easy and comfortable way to do it. So again, see, there's no nub or stress mark there, period. So I still cleaned it up. Scratching with my hobby knife is the goat technique. It's very good. I like whether you use the back or the front. Yeah. You also pre-ordered the RE9 yesterday? Nice, Yaza. I also have mine pre-ordered. We'll probably be playing that around the same time since it comes out. When the hell does it come out? It comes out Friday, right? Yeah. I've got a nice new TV to play it on. So I don't know if I'll be able to do this technique here, but so I'm using the single bladed nipper. I'm just gonna shave it. Can't always do this because the edge might not always be there. In fact, I might have done a bad job on this, so it might be a bad example. But yeah, because it's like effectively doing a pushing and slicing motion, it effectively works as a hobby knife, and so it's just like a lot faster, right? Like whenever you invest in tools, like this is the thing, a lot of us are a little tool crazy, but all tools really do is quote unquote save you some time. It's not necessarily going to make your kit look better most of the time, as long as you have the proper technique. It's just sometimes you're like, ain't nobody got time for that, and then you just invest in a nice tool. Okay. I just went on a rambly kind of type of thing right now. But yeah, I would say if there's gonna be one tool that'll really be nice to upgrade your arsenal, I would get a single bladed nipper and a glass file. That will pretty much do 99% of what you could possibly need. So I'll show you how the glass file works. This is, do I have a more generic one around me, chat? That'll shows you that you don't need anything like fancy. Let's see. Okay, yeah, here's a generic glass file, right? So this is unbranded. This one's literally for nails. Let me see. I'll do it with the backpack. I only care about Leon. I'm gonna kill Leon. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to kill him, so I'm gonna make sure he dies. I'm just kidding. My Asian self looks for the cheapest price on tools. I've definitely learned with like, you can do that with a lot of gunpla tools. The one place where you cannot cheap out on tools, or you can, but it's just gonna be a much less enjoyable experience, is chisels. Like if you're making your own panel lines, a high quality set of chisels is such a big difference. Like it's not even funny. That being said, cheaper pair of chisels is still gonna get the job done. It's just gonna be much less enjoyable, at least for me. Scribing, yep, yeah. Scribing, like, you need a high quality blade, in my opinion. Okay. So we were talking about like, hey, like, can you, what are the other tools, right? So if you're a nipper, again, these are just standard nippers. And then this is a generic glass file. So one of the hobby grade glass files is gonna have tapers on the sides so they won't cut into your kit. So I do recommend, like, if you can find like a hobby grade, like one meant for gunpla, that's better. But honestly, any generic glass file will work. And the nice thing about glass file is they will last like a really long time. Like I've had mine for like, one of mine for like 5 years at this point. The only thing that's kind of shitty about them is they cut in a way I don't like, but most people do. And a lot of them you can't really see through them. Or actually, what was I gonna say, the real thing? The real thing is the shitty noise that they make. I hate the noise of glass files. It sucks. Hurts my brain. Hurts my teeth. So we just file that down. Okay, getting there. Well, I'm not deforming this piece because I can't really see in the dark. I don't know, is this making a horrendous noise on mic, or is it like being hidden? Chat. Okay. That should be fairly good. I could go a little more. I'm just gonna scratch it. So, that's essentially what the glass file does, right? So you see, it has like a super like shiny, clean sheen on it. But I do find that it maybe doesn't clean up nubs as well. It usually leaves this like darker mark. You could argue that that's like the mold injection spot, but eh. But yeah, if you don't want to like replace sandpaper and all that stuff, glass file, it's gonna get you most of the way. And then if you don't like the shininess, that finish that it gives you, so on one of the more premium glass files, literally gun primer, they literally be like, hey, here's a piece of denim. So you just like rub it on your jeans, right? Because your jeans are effectively like, I don't know, 2500 grit. And that'll dull down the shine to effectively make it, you can actually see it happen right now. It's effectively makes it more stock, yeah. Your issue is the pressure points from standard nippers. And I can like shave them off with a knife. And I can like shave them off. So that pressure point, right? So that pressure point's gonna happen the closer you get, right? So when you cut off a big piece like that, again, cut off the sides like this and start slowly going down. Don't try to cut off like a whole bunch at once. Like that's going to really create a pressure point, right? So go down a little bit, try to trim it, try to shave it. And this works. Yes, this is even with a standard nipper. And try to leave like, I don't know, like a millimeter or two. And that way, because if you think about it, the pressure point kind of is created before you even like get to the shaving off part. If you're too close, it's going to like push in like a reverse volcano into the plastic itself. So you need to leave some distance so that crushing motion doesn't leave that mark. And then you can like, yes, then you can like slowly kind of shave it away like that. Like, as annoying as it is, going in steps and shaving is always going to be the better choice if you want something clean, right? So again, I did this with a normal nipper, right? Not my single bladed. And I can shave it off. Oops, I kind of fucked up that one a little at the bottom. So ignore that part. I have bad hand-eye coordination sometimes. Okay. And probably the most important thing, use a sharp hobby knife. Do not be cheap about blades. They're so cheap. Just make sure they're sharp. And then again, see that? Not that. That is where I actually poked it. Look, you can't even see anything. You don't even have to sand. You're just done. And again, if your shit is so clean, because you know, your knife work is so good, you just want to join my church, right? My Thai church. You just rub it on for a little bit. And that'll dull the shine.
I save lives.
Thanks, chat. That'll dull it to where it's pretty much perfect. Like it's pretty much perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just love doing that. It's hilarious to me. Would you like to join my church, young man? Just kidding. I'm not saying that in a weird chat. Wait, chat, don't call the police on me, okay? Let's see. Yes, I agree. Scribing with my high quality has been night and day. Yes, I started scribing with, this was my first scriber, right? This is one that a lot of us started with. And Towers, don't worry about this. Scribing is a much more advanced technique. You'll get into it later. A lot of people use this scriber, right? It's great. It sucks ass. It doesn't suck ass. But once you've used a higher quality scriber, you're like, holy fuck. What is this shit? Got a tip for stress marks. Press the divots with your nails. It erases the white stress. Yes, I agree with that. Pressing the divots with your nails, that'll help a lot. Your nails are really long right now, so I might be able to do that. There you go. You got acrylic, so they'd be coming in clutch for this. Nice, Yari. Nice. Perfect form, yes. Yes. I got too close with my god hands and find myself sanding too much. Yeah, but if you know what? For the most part, like, right, if you gouge something and you just sand it flat, 9 times out of 10, if you flatten it out and make it look consistent across the piece, you're fine. You're fine. Unless you're working on an RG, you're fine. Which is why I don't like RGs, you're fine. Yeah, do you have a grail kit you're looking forward to yet, Towers? It's so funny. I have like a close high school friend that his name was like actually Towers, so I'm just like, oh, it's strange to call someone Towers again. This is my small tangent. Okay. I was like, what am I doing? And I just like went on a little mini lesson. I hope that was helpful for you though. It's always fun for me to demonstrate, you know, techniques and to teach. I think in a different life, I would have preferred to be a teacher. Let's see. I am not sure where I left off. Got Towers for my last name too? Oh, nice! Yeah, my friend was like, his name was Justin Towers. I appreciate all the tips, of course. And thank you for the follow. We super appreciate it. Yeah. Swing by anytime that I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm always happy to help. And honestly, in this community, there's like a lot of builders, right? So there's better modelers than me that will give you tips too. Despite the fact that I've been building for a long time and I think I'm good, I still consider myself like an amateur. So, but I think that's how you learn, right? Is like you observe and you talk to other modelers. And it's like, especially on Twitch, the gunpla community is shockingly close because we're kind of like a niche. So you can pop in into any gunpla streamer. Honestly, we'll all know each other. So yeah. If I had to pick a grail, I'd probably go with the Hello Kitty ones, or maybe Big Zam. Hell yeah, or Ball. Hell yeah. Yeah, the Hello Kitty kits are fun. It's funny that you mentioned them. You probably see like the voice and character like popping up. So the mascot of my channel is so I Love Titans. It's like a faction in Gundam. And so the mascot on my channel is my Hello Kitty Gundam. So she's a custom like blue color scheme Titans kitty. She's seen some better days, I'll admit, chat. I need to clean her up. But yeah, one of the first customs I built. Very fun. Once you get to the customize, like the heavy customization phase, man, like a whole new world is unlocked. Here's Kitty Z. She's a little meaner personality wise, right? So yeah, really enjoy the hobby. Take it slow, take it at your own pace, but like know that yeah, you can jump into more heavy customization as quickly or as slowly as you want. I would recommend go slow though. Take your time. Don't get too excited because sometimes you may burn yourself out if you don't think that you're getting the results you want. Just enjoy the process. Oh shit, the colors are awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, I love the colors, the blue color scheme. As far as gunpla and Gundams, it's like my favorite. Big Zam is awesome though. I wish they made a modern Big Zam, but Big Zam realistically is so fucking huge. I actually have the Big Zam model kit around here somewhere. It's very old. It's always funny because you go like, oh hey, Big Zam. The concept of putting on primer is nuts. I know it like may seem that way, but like, you know, like it becomes so normal. Once you've been doing it for a while, you don't even think anything of it. I used to get really annoyed putting it on primer too because I was like, ugh. Spray it, then I gotta wait and do all this shit, but, as you grow up and get more patience, you realize, like, how much, especially with painting, how much of a virtue patience can be. Or you cheat like me and you get an oven. A dehydrator specifically for Gunpla, so you don't have to wait for shit to dry, because you're an ADHD gremlin. The idea of painting stresses me out. It's why I stayed away from cars. Yes, do not do cars right away. You can do cars later, but like car modeling is a very different beast because it's all painting. And especially with the engine bay, right? Stick with Gunpla. Once you get confident and are doing a little more, then you can definitely move on to cars. Because I also like doing the occasional car kit. Fair. 10 tray dehydrator fam here. Yo, 12? Damn, Yari. Your dehydrator's a lot bigger than mine. Mine's like 2 racks. Not like... Well, here's the thing. I don't know. It's like this big, right? And I keep them on the alligator sticks, so even though there's multiple racks, it's still gonna take a while to dry. Because I don't want to put them on the rack itself, because I'm scared that it's gonna... What am I trying to say? It's gonna leave a mark? I don't know. Excuse me. So I'm also like utilizing Bandai's manual online because I stream in darkness, and man, it's just like the quality of this crap is low. Look at that. Although very, very appreciative of my boy, my man, Gunpla Deals for creating such an easy resource to find this type of stuff. Okay. Where is that A32 runner? I feel like I'm missing it. I also feel like I'm progressing really slow tonight, chat. Even slower than usual, so I do apologize. Sorry, miscounted. 18 rack? Oh my god, how big is it? That must be huge. But yeah, dehydrator is again, we're talking more advanced stuff, right? Dehydrator is so good. Especially when you're... I paint with enamels, and enamels are notorious for taking like a week to dry, but you throw that in a dehydrator and you're good after a few hours. It's so nice. It's funny because I also paint with lacquers, and in theory, like, you don't need to wait very long for that, but even then I was still like, nope, I don't want to wait for the cure. I want it to be done now. So, I sure hope that I cut out the right piece. Wait, I have the real manual in front of me too. What's wrong with me? I can just check that. Okay, now I understand. Got it. I was like, I can't see this low res crap, and I was like, wait a minute, I have a high res crap right in front of me. streaming and building, very difficult. Very difficult. It's like, brain can't focus on two things good. Let's see. I need to share my work area in the Discord? Yeah, do it, Yari. I'm curious. I feel like you must have like a nice, like decently sized setup area. I wish my area was a little bigger. But you know what? I do a lot of stuff in this office, so. That's why I'm kind of like setting up my customization area to be like in my garage. What did I cut out that's incorrect here, chat? I feel like I don't think that this was unidirectional. 24. It was not. I fucked up. That's okay. Pro tip number 3, chat. Read the directions. I hate when I realize, like, oh, I didn't really read the directions quite right. Oh yeah, and like I was saying before, that shaving technique with a single-bladed nipper, right? It's easy to say when it's on white, but you essentially, like, snip, shave, and then for the last, you, like, kind of just even stroke it across. Then you don't even really need a hobby knife. There you go. But again, this is more of a time-saving thing. It's not needed. If I didn't mention that, I feel like Yowza would be like, you don't need that shit. Because Yowza's very good at doing things with unnecessary. Yowza doesn't need unnecessary tools. Let's see. What do you know Ewing me for Futaba, bruh? Futaba. I still wanted to get like a wood keyboard casing like Futaba's, but I just haven't. I don't really think they make the one that Futaba has anymore, the casing for the An. The An's not as popular as a keyboard anymore as it was back in the day. This is the for me personally, also, the hype of keyboards has died a little for me. I still love them, but I don't have an itch to build it such an expensive device constantly anymore. Especially as my day job, I'm like, I need a keypad, man. As much as I appreciate reduced form factor. Shared? Let's check it out. Okay. Working on your HG G-Fred build. Nice. Okay. Wait. Your workstation, though. Gunpla deals with details such as website, modeling, talk. Okay, my work area, water spray booth, and dehydrator are the biggies. Let's check it out. I like your work area. It's definitely a lot bigger than mine, which is rad. Is that the... No, that's a Vigo Star one, right? Or is it a Kaizen? Or is it generic? Your dehydrator is fucking huge. That's awesome. Oh! I know this one. This is the brand I can never fucking find on Amazon because they're already sold out. I wanted to get them because the price seemed really reasonable. And Barbados Rex was giving them, like, very high reviews. But, like, they're just gone. Super organized, and I love the color scheme. Yeah. Crazy amount of doohickeys on display. Again, this is when you get like balls deep into the hobby, right? Like, take your time. Take your time. Like, do you see all this? Do you see all this shit behind me? You'll need like 90% of that. There's more in here. I have tons more in my garage. I just like paint. Like, these are just my paints for hand painting, right? Like, dude, take your time. Take your time. I've been doing this for years at this point. Yeah, thanks for Expert, I know. Amazon, the gesture control is actually goated. Yeah, I do wish I had that. Because, like, sometimes your hands are covered in paint, and you don't want to touch the buttons. Luckily, what do you call it? I have a dispenser of nitrile gloves. So I just go, flip. Sniffa paints, do not sniff paints. Do not sniff paints. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't be sniffing paints. I see that you're using, it looks like you're using lacquers. At the very least, you're using Mr. Hobby thinner, which means which is a lacquer-based solvent, so you especially should not be sniffing paint. You're gonna kill brain cells, bro. Alright, turn the part, it says. What do you mean? Oh, like that, okay. Oh, then shoulder. What? Huh? What? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot asshole. Alright. Bam. Look at that, he's got one arm. Those one-armed bandit. I've been working on the Gunzilla, and so, like, it's a little jarring when you go from a 144 to 100 scale. I'm like, why does he seem so small? All these paints and no mask for me, I refuse. Yari, you should really wear a mask. Like, I'm guilty of it as well, but, like, especially when I was younger, I was like, oh, I'm fine not wearing a mask. You should really wear a respirator for the harsh paints. Don't do what I do, I'm a lost cause. You're killing brain cells. And if you were Cat Heliotrope, I'd be a lot meaner to you about that, but, like, yeah, you're kind of too nice for me to bully you. Let's see. Alright, let's do this. Built the hands. Hopefully I actually put the right hand on the right arm this time. That is a cool setup, Yuri. I also like that there's a computer next to your setup. I keep a laptop in my painting station. That kind of helps, but I wish I had my big desktop. No, I love the smell of enamel. Enamel is at least a little less harsh than dude, lacquer is really bad for you. Like, really bad for you. You should not be huffing. You should not be huffing enamel. Go huff an acrylic. Go huff aqueous or no, what is it? Is it aqueous? No, aqueous is still bad. Aqueous is still solvent based. Acresian. Go huff that. Have it dry in like 3 seconds as well. I fucked up this hand. Lacquer gets the job done? No, lacquer is the superior paint. It's so much easier to work with. I think the only thing is, like, the best, smoothest paint I've ever used is actually Tamiya. Super smooth when you use, like, a retarder thinner in it. The only issue is that it's an acrylic. And acrylic is soft as shit. Like, I think with the, like, I just don't like not being able to paint on top of it without it melting. And I don't like it being soft as shit, so. Acresian's really nice for weathering and little details like that. The problem with Acresian is it dries so fast. You cannot airbrush Acresian, it sucks. The god tier thing about Acresian is it can go under and over everything, which I still don't really understand how that's possible, but. Alright. We're building the hand. B6. How long have I been streaming, chat? Holy crap, has it been 2 hours already? Shit. Man, I suck. Slow ass builder. Okay, actually, I think I was looking in this box and yeah, one of the parts just kind of like fell out. So, oh, another thing about that black Trojan. When I opened the box, like 7 parts had already fallen off the runners, and I was like, oh, good. Stress marks galore. And I was right. But again, not gonna put a ton of effort into that one. Originally I was gonna paint it, but after realizing how tight everything was, I was like, nope, not doing that. You tried on your phone? How was it, Oniyagi? Not happy with it? Doable? What do you think? Alright, come on. Come on, you pizza. You're a pizza shit. Alright, let's see. Ah! Okay. Eh. Also, if I could recommend blades for hobby knives, I'd go with Olfa. Olfa's nice and consistent. I find, like, for some reason, X-Acto blades are a little inconsistent for me. Oh, wait, now I gotta ooh for 1 minute. Everyone that was watching is gonna go away because it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Thank you, Mecha. Wow. That's exactly what everyone wanted to hear at 10 p.m. / 1 a.m. / whatever at night is me oohing now on my ooh haunt your dreams. And the only thing I can say is I demand you apologize this instant or I will personally cancel you. My army of highly trained white knots will drag you on Twitter and make you beg for mercy. Oh, anyway. West Coast, Beast Coast? No, oh no. You're East Coast, we can never truly be friends. Oh no. Talent, are you East Coast? It means it's like 1 o'clock for you. You should probably sleep. You should probably sleep. It's very late. You're gonna be grumpy and need to take a poo. Hot broken? Oh no. West Coast Towers? West Coast. West Coast, Best Coast. It was okay, just very basic. Yeah, but you know what? It's better than the alternative, which is nothing, right, Oniyagi? So I still think that you should try to see if you can, like, your laptop should not just stop working. That doesn't make any sense to me. Unless something burnt out. So I would try to see if, like, something can get fixed. It shouldn't cost $1,000. There's no way. If it's $1,000, that means $1,000 to repair it. It tells me that's the fuck you price. It's like they don't want to fix it, so they're gonna give you an absurd price. I'm only open this late because we got a blizzard, so I can BS a little longer tonight. Oh, yo, that's dope. I'm a Californian. We don't get snow like that. Not at least in my part of California. So I've never actually experienced a blizzard before, so I'm kind of jealous. It's one of those things that I feel like a lot of Californian kids were like, oh, they talk about snow day. We have no idea what the fuck that is, right? No, it's really the price for the motherboard of the laptop. Is it like a really expensive laptop then? I would just go buy like a $200 Dell. Because you don't need a powerful PC to stream if you're just gonna, well, it just depends on what you want to stream, right? Yes? Okay, well, fuck. I still don't think it should be the motherboard. I think you should try another repair shop and get a second opinion, personally. That just doesn't sound right to me. That just doesn't sound right to me. I've never had a computer crap out like that unless I spilt like water on it. Because it shouldn't short like that. There's no reason for it to. I was like, why is its arm so thin like, chat? And I was like, I forget, this is the big mongoloid arms later, right? It's awesome, Neon. I recommend experiencing it. I had one in Korea and Texas. In Korea as well, wow. In Texas, I experienced flooding. I think I mentioned this before. I've lived in Texas, near Houston, and specifically an area called Galveston, and it fucking floods. Haven't lived there in many years, so I miss it. My family still owns that property, so I would like to. I'm actually gonna visit Texas in like 3 months, so. I experienced flooding Mississippi. That was fun too. It's fun when you don't live there and it's not your property that's getting all fucked. Let's see. That's done. Okay. Oh, we're gonna take a shorter shot. Neon's definitely not old and hella Adderall crashing. My PC doesn't shut down anymore and EVGA is no longer releasing BIOS updates on their Mobos. At that point, I feel like you should just get a used Mobo. Mecha. I forgot what happened with my old Mobo, but Something happened to it, like, and then I bent a whole bunch of pins, and then I was like, I'm just gonna buy a used one. And then the first used one was a dud. And the second one was fine. Let's see. B. Oh wait, I'm like, what am I supposed to cut out? And I'm like, oh yeah, 9 and 12, duh, the only ones that are left. I do miss EVGA though. Okay. I like danger, like these lacquers. I cannot condone what you're doing, Ayari, but you know what? I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. I'm just gonna suggest, and you know this clearly, that you should wear a mask. Even though it's not very expensive. So there's literally no reason for you to not do it except pure laziness. But you can live your life. Go off, queen. I don't know. It's also because I have a brand new mini desktop waiting for you. Yeah, so you're not really hurting for a computer. It's just the waiting game, right? You can make a deal with your pops. Be like, yo, I will do this for you if you give it to me early. Is it supposed to be like a birthday gift? That's why I'm trying to decide on trying to fix this laptop. I mean, if it's a $2,000 laptop, I would still try to get it fixed, honestly, because, like, it's still a computer. And it doesn't hurt to have 2 computers. I have 3 computers. Now, the other two are laptops and one of them's crap, but, actually, I technically have 5 computers. Actually, technically I have 6. Never mind, I'm a bad example. I have some home server stuff and some automation stuff as well. That doesn't really count because I don't actively use those. But I'm also a big computer nerd. Well, at least I used to be. I don't think I'm as much as a big one as I used to be now. It's a $2,400 laptop. I'm shocked that your dad doesn't want to get it fixed because holy fuck. Now just hold down power. Getting another mobile would just mean coming home with a new case and other new toddy. No, Mecha. That's why you buy the same generation of mobile you have now. Like the exact copy and just be done with it. He just built it for me for going away present when I got to Japan. Oh, nice. Going away. Oh, go to. Got it. That's right. You're going to Japan. That's fucking sick, by the way. I'm still like very... That's very cool. That's very cool of your dad as well. Man, to be stationed in the Nippon. Definitely hit the jackpot with that. You're gonna love Japan. I miss Japan. Should go back. But I also like I'm also like I'm getting older to where I'm like I think in total I've been to Japan with this most recent trip probably like 7 or 8 times. And I'm like I should go elsewhere. And mind you, Chad, this was the first time I've been in like 10 years. This is the recent trip where I got engaged. I'm like, I should go to Thailand, I should go to Vietnam, I should go see other countries. I should explore the world while I still can before I'm super ball and chained down. Go to? Yeah. Alright. Travel when you're young, kids, if you can afford it. Because, yeah. I did travel a lot when I was young, but to one place. I have no regrets with that at all, but I wish I traveled more in my mid-20s. I traveled all in my early 20s, and then pretty much didn't travel at all until I got with Feet Girl. Just went in December. It was my 2nd time in Tokyo. I'm ready to do a new prefecture. Yeah. Oh, Taylor, thank you for joining my side channel. Appreciate you, my dude. I'm surprised you found that. That's awesome. Yeah, I do like spoopy games on that channel usually, or just shoot the shit. It's just basically like lower production qualities. I just give less rats of an ass about how well I do. It's usually video gaming. So it could be a little more scuff. But I also like kept that channel separate because I know people expect gunpla on this channel, and I didn't want them to be disappointed if I ever, you know, did other content. So thank you. I'll do another prefecture? Yeah. Wait, have you done only Tokyo? You should go to Kyoto. Or don't go to Osaka, it's fine. Osaka's a good day trip. Go like Sapporo. Or fuck, what am I thinking of? Shit, is it here? Am I thinking of Hiroshima? Anyways, Japan's lovely. It's like, I could go there forever, but I also, like, understand that there's other Asian countries, or other countries, period, that I should visit. Like, how about this? I went to Bali, Indonesia, and Korea, like, a year ago, and it kind of opened my eyes on how, like, similar and different those Asian countries can be. And they're very awesome in their own unique ways. It's also a lot cheaper than Japan. Not Korea. Korea's not that cheap. It's cheap, but it's not that cheap. Unless you want plastic surgery. I might just wait to get back to Twitch once you have your mini rig. Because one, I don't want to burn out my phone while streaming. You know, that's very fair. And yeah, I mean, you know, you said 3 months, right? 3 months will fly by like nothing. Which is great and sucks ass. 3 months. Man, I can barely believe it's 2026 already. It still feels like I'm only a year post-COVID. I hate my concept of time post-COVID has never been the same, honestly. I was thinking of Okinawa or Osaka, to be honest. Osaka is like Osaka is very much just like a mini Tokyo. If you like to party, Osaka's kind of great. Like, it's good for partying. Culture there's just party culture, right? But if you're not much a partier, I think Kyoto is really cool for like the taste of like kind of like older Japan. And then Okinawa, I went to when I was much younger. It was great as well. This time around was my first time I went to and visited Osaka. And I was like, oh, it's very much like party Tokyo. It's like Akiba if Akiba didn't smell like shit. 79 kits cataloged after 7 hours. After 7 hours, my brain needs a break. So good timing on the stream. Great pick me up. I'm glad I could do that for you, Ari. I'm sure you did that on an Excel spreadsheet, right? Well, now you got to do it on Gunpla deals as well. Oh. It's true. I don't want to have my streams going dead unless I just post on short media. I mean, you can keep your. What I have found, is that if people want to watch you, people will watch you no matter what, right? That's been especially true. I am like the best example / most embarrassing example of that, because a lot of my audience and my community has been with me for a long time. I've literally gone to get milk. Like, there was probably a point where people were like, he's not coming back. But I came back, and honestly, most of them folks like still tune in. Which is very heartwarming, by the way. I say this with much love, as much as they bully me. But yeah. So how about this? Like, how do I check my things, chat? This is like my streaming history. You can see, like, during COVID, I was like streaming really a lot, consistent, growing, and then I get to this 23, and it's like, where'd you go? Where'd you go? He's not coming. He went to get milk. He's not. Oh, he's back. All right, he's back. So I've actually just kind of returned recently. And yeah, as much as like I've made a lot of great new friends, I've retained a lot of my old friends too. So like, you know, don't be too worried about the passage of time with that. Just do things when you're ready. And if like, especially with these smaller communities, if like people really appreciate you for you, they will come back. That's the most heartwarming thing I've learned over the years. Don't think that same MOBA is worth getting again since it's no longer supported, so I'll probably just get something that's not EVGA. That's what I get for fun. I see what you mean. Yeah, I mean, just get something same chipset, right? Like I'm a big Yakuza fan, so I feel like I have to go and pay my dues. Oh my god, for Osaka? I mean, I guess you can you can hang out Donkey, which is still my favorite thing about Japan. I can't get that jingle out of my head ever. I do like Yakuza. Gunpla deals don't sport my cunty kit, sir. Oh my gosh. drop it into Gunpla Deal's suggestion box. I'm sure they'll do it eventually, but I'm sure they're also really hyper focused on finding new work at this point. Gunpla Deals is good, peeps. I mean, the fact that that website is as good as it is shocking. Okay. For those of you that don't know, if you go to gunpla.deals, you're gonna find stock alerts, price alerts, Gunpla Deals, obviously, but also like resources like manuals, color guides, etc. for the kits. It's a really great resource. It's not just for finding money. Also let you log your backlog too if you're a degenerate like a lot of us. Yes, we're degenerates, chat. What, you want to hide it? You know you are. You stink. You stinky. You're a stinky degenerate. What do you want? It's the truth. You can't hide from the truth forever. It'll bring you to Silent Hill. Bully? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Neon gets trapped in Mumbai? Bruh. Yeah, we thought you were retired and left us forever, like my real dad. Oh my god. Bacon. I never really truly want to leave. I think during that time I was gone, I was just going through a lot of life. I was raising my little puppy, who's a gigantic doggo now, and I was, you know, I found love. Ew. Ew, I don't like that I said that. Gross. I mean, but it's true. And so then I came back a better person, right? Better person, happier person, which means better and happier streams for all y'all. And at the very least now, you guys, like, I feel like I've been consistent, right, chat? Like, I think the consistency is finally semi here. It's not frequent, right? But at least it's consistent. And I think that I'm happy with that. So I should probably just give a good break and work on getting things set up better? Yeah, of course. Do whatever. Oh? Yo, Dapper, what up, my dude?
It's a raid!
Thank you for the raid. Hey, you Dapper, what's up? And welcome on in, Raiders. Hope you're doing well tonight. Today we're working on the Dance Lion. I'm Gunpla Neon if you don't know who I am. Welcome on in. I'm a slow builder. That's it. That's the tweet. But welcome in, guys. Shadowhawk, what up? Storm, how are you doing? Welcome back in. We're being raided. Panic? No panic, no panic. I don't panic. I don't panic and shit myself. I'm just kidding. I think I remember that milk run. Oh god. Hashtag pilk. Oh god. That pilk era of Twitch was very odd. The AMD platform is worth the investment. I went AM4 with room for upgradability. There you go. I'm a blue whore, so I can never betray Intel. Just kidding. I just like Intel. I understand AMD is probably a better platform at times, especially for the money, but like for me, I just like Intel. That is irrational brand loyalty. For a long time, I was also irrationally brand loyal to Asus, which I'm not anymore. Especially because they're expensive. Which is this the Dance Lion? It's a different one than we were building before. So I'll show you the box art. This is Utir Hunt, right? Yeah. Or is it not? No, it's IBO. Well, yeah, it is. Basically, it reminds me of like a core Gundam, but it's basically like Gundam with big Mongoloid Psycho Gundam arms. So it's pretty rad. So, bup. And big ol' arms. I was thinking of doing a kit bash with this one. Apparently I got it for 22 bucks. Kit doesn't even show up on camera. 20, my color grading is too bright. Nope, not gonna be able to show you. I won't make you ooh-woo for the Raiders this time. Wow, thank you, Mecha, showing me mercy. But man, you must have had a good dinner. The king of slow building, apparently. Building on stream is hard. Like, people don't understand this, but people on stream, people in the chat don't realize this, but every streamer will that streaming and building at the same time very difficult. Like, it takes your concentration away, and then you realize after 10 minutes that you've been mashing two parts that aren't even supposed to go together. And then you're like, oh, what do I do? And you're like, oh, it's because I'm dumb. And I did not realize that the part that I needed to do was the part I needed. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the hydration. Oh, God, that sick is pretty dope. Only 3 years faster than Dapper. Oh, wow. Is Dapper doing even slower? What were you building tonight, Dapper? Oh, hell no, the Gundam went gear 4, bro. The Elfish Jew would be jealous, bro. Maybe I could just focus on building now? Yeah, focus on building. That's what you get. What do you mean? Building while chat does this is challenging. Thank you for hydrating, yes. Dinner D's? What? These nuts? Then you realize your hydrated Deem is flooding? Yes, thank you for flooding my chat so many times over the years, chat. Jesus Christ. I try to set something up neat for you, and this is, you never. Anyways. Zeta Verkaw. Dope. The Zeta Verkaw is a really nice kit. I have one. Actually, it's literally behind me. Nope, that one's the Hainu. Oh, there it is. It's under the Hainu. Yeah, Zeta Verkaw, very beautiful. Sanding on stream, I want to see. Whoa. I don't even know what Dapper was building because he was just sanding the whole time. You're taking very good care of this kit then, eh, Dapper? That's good. Good for you.
Bruh.
Bruh. It's always what you were doing, not how you were doing something. Shake my head, shake my head. What do you mean? Tonight, I discovered that toothpicks are an underrated tool. Oh, totally. Toothpicks are great because they don't scratch. I have, like, yeah, toothpicks right here. Toothpicks are the GOAT for masking as well. Like, really love toothpicks. Yeah. Many different uses for toothpicks. You can mix your paint with them. You can assist with masking on it. You could scratch off nubs. There's a lot of things you can do with toothpicks. I keep them on him.
Nuts.
No, I'm just gonna. Who's nutting? Who's nutting? Nothing. For some reason, I'm liking the age sets. The main ones, I might get the set. Yeah, do it. Age sets are really nice. They're visually appealing. Unless there's one you wish to avoid. I'm not aware of any like particularly bad kits in that line, but I've also never had a kit that I absolutely despised, unless it was for my own stupidity or peeves. Looking at you, Zaku 2 RG, but yeah. I think just know what to expect. Age is not too old. Usually a lot of effects pick out parts, but yeah. Saying everyone is hassling you and you're not asking, and not asking how you are. So how you doing, Neon? I'm good, Storm. I was like kind of like Adderall crashing earlier, but now I think I've recovered from that, so I'm in a good mood. Happy to see everyone. Glad everyone's doing great, and thank you for asking. See? Storm's actually being nice, which I'm suspicious of because that just means the bullying is coming later. Ain't that right? Just kidding. Unless. You assembled most of the left arm on camera. Shake my head. Bruh. Left arm. I think Dapper should build the Faz and see who builds faster, me or Dapper. From my Faz build many years ago. Alright, let's see. That looks good. What doesn't scratch? Toothpicks. Toothpicks don't scratch a lot. Like, even rubbing against toothpicks against paint generally won't scratch. I mean, obviously it will to an extent. Just, you gotta be smart about it. But wood typically doesn't scratch nearly as easy as most other things, right? You did, but I was busy and I had to bully you. It's in the terms of my contract. Oh, God. You guys have that sort of relationship. I see, I see. You can pick up your teeth. You can pick your teeth with them too if you're bored. Yeah, you can put them in your butt too. It's sad the anime of Age Gundam is apparently bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Age has got to be one of the worst series I've ever seen. Yeah, I can't say Age is particularly good. Yeah.
Bro.
One of the more forgettable ones, right? That and Gundam X. I'm just gonna focus on building. Yo, let's go. Yeah. I mean, building is its own hobby, right? Streaming is its own hobby. I just decided to combine them. It's also very comforting to like have people to talk to while you build.
Commander, it's everyone's favorite jellyfish mechanic.
Fucking.
Here's Tsukimi.
Fucking Tsukimi come fucking kicking the doors down and being like, I remember Gundam Mage. No, you don't, Tsukimi. You just think you do. What's up, Jelly? How are you? How was AC? I saw that you were, I saw you were playing, and then those sounds made me really nostalgic. But then I also saw that you got locked, and then the stats started to gaslight you. Let's see. Also, if anyone's not checking out Tsukimi, check out Tsukimi. Let's see. What the fuck? What the hell is even that? What am I doing? Alright, am I doing this right? Yes. See, I'm cool, chat. I know memes. I know internet memes. You love the generational progression? Yeah. Is it still worth a watch? Just curious? No. ACPP so much difficulty, bro, but you will win eventually. That is that determination I respect so much about you, Suki. That particular Gundam game is very hard too. Like, yeah. Not it's a Gundam game, AC game. Because that's the second AC game. It's quite difficult. It's quite difficult. The old school, I mean, all AC games are quite difficult, but that one in particular, I remember struggling a lot when I was younger. You will win eventually. It made her think she remembers age. Yeah. Yeah, it went so crazy. She thinks she remembers age, but nobody remembers age. Because age sucks. Age is legit not great. That's not even because of like thematic reasons, it's just not great. More streamers to watch? Oh, you were not checking out Tsukimi? Oh yeah, Tsukimi is... I was about to say
No, you.
Not... What? I was like, do I want to call Tsukimi one of the nicest? Am I sure about that? Am I sure about that? Actually, I don't even think Tsukimi would call herself the nicest. But she is a sweetheart. What are some goated Gundam anime I should try? Zeta? What are my favorites? Zeta's my favorite because I like to be depressed. IBO is up there. War in the Pocket. Stardust Memories. Wow, I'm naming a lot of UCA. Those are the ones I could name off the top of my head. I watched IBO and Build Fighters try. Ah, so you've tried a really good one and a really mid one. How do we feel about Victory, chat? Do we like Victory? I like Victory. I really liked Age. We hardly get time skips in anime, and we got 2 time skips. And it shows the progression of generational trauma. Alright, so Tsukimi will vouch for Age. I don't necessarily think if I...
Baka.
There's no balking. Oh, 00. People... Okay, here's a hot take. I don't like 00. People love 00, but I don't like 00, so... Don't crucify me, alright? Yeah. Oh, Witch from Mercury. I love Witch from Mercury. It's a little more... It's not lighthearted, but it's dark, but still... I don't know, it's just a different tone. I really like Witch from Mercury. I don't love Gundam Seed. I think it's fine. Gundam Seed is essentially like a prissy version of UC. Finished Origin. It was quite good if you like Char's character. Char, the abandonment mommy issue character that everyone loves. Yes. Char. Just kidding. I respect Char as a character. He's a deeply flawed individual. But yeah. This guy just hates non-UC clearly. Oh, sure. I love G Gundam, Tsukimi. What the fuck? Like, that's the most non-UC you could get. It's like my favorite. Oh, how the fuck did I forget? The most goated Gundam anime is G Gundam. Watch it dubbed. Watch it dubbed.
Simp.
Yeah, buddy. Simp indeed.
Simp.
Yeah, buddy. It's not the best, I will agree, but it has its good points too. I see, again, Tsukimi is an apologist. I don't think it's just her being nonconformist. Shistompologist. Yeah. Snow, Witch from Mercury, and Build Divers, and UC. You should watch more, Yari. There's good ones out there. Oh, and Unicorn I finished. Unicorn is actually, I consider Unicorn kind of weak. Like, yeah, I don't like Unicorn as much as most people, I think. You've been avoiding Unicorn? Why? Wing is pure nostalgia with a handful of 6 suits with little else going on for it. Wing objectively kind of sucks. Like, I love Wing like most 90s kids, right? But looking at it objectively, it's pretty mid. It's pretty mid. But it's good. It's mid. It's fine. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying that nostalgia paints a lot of our appreciation. The mobile suits didn't kick ass, though. Lol, G Gundam, the first non-UC Gundam ever, bruh. I love G Gundam. I fucking love G Gundam. What non-U? I love. Wait, what? I also love Witch from Mercury. Hold on. I like IBO. What the fuck? See, Tsukimi got me gaslighting myself, or just she used confusion and it was highly effective. Okay. Just because she's mad that she got killed in Gundam or in AC, you know. You know. She was getting phantasmed all over the place. Goes way too long, has some dope moments, but a weak overall story, but has the most banger intro. Okay, which will I start? If I was to start a Gundam anime, which one? Oh, that's a loaded question. It depends on, like... It depends on your mood, what mood you want. I think the most quintessential mood and quick burn is probably War in the Pocket, right, Chad? That's a really good one to start with because it's short, it's really good, it's brutal. But to start with, I don't know. No, this is Patrick. Firmly grasp it. I've learned anything from Gundam, it's they love suits with wings and giving said suits funny names. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, do they? I don't actually feel like there's a ton of mobile suits with wings. They're like, there's a good amount, but like, if you think about IBO, like, don't laugh, Suki. I don't even know this is, you don't even know the stream anymore? How, let me clutch my pearls, You know, watch Endless Waltz to see if it's anything as good as, Endless Waltz sucks ass. It's the most nonsensical bullshit. Again, I'm just like, maybe, I don't know, maybe I should watch it again, but like, Endless Waltz is not as good as you remember. It's kind of like nuts. It's good, it's fine, it's just mid. It's just like, I think we just have so much nostalgia, being of a certain age, but like, it's not actually that good. I'm mad cause you're saying nobody likes age, when I do. All right, Jelly, look, you don't have to be mad, Suki, it's okay. Your opinions are valid, even if they're wrong, you know? It's okay, it's okay. Ow. I'm just trolling Suki tonight. I just like watching Kshatriya's curve. No horny, no horny. I am not nobody. I am Tsukimi. I am Tsukimi. Hear me blip. Oh jeez. I legit haven't seen it since it aired on Toonami the first time. Yeah, where does they blast it? It was like, must destroy you. Oh wait, what's the main Gundam in War of the Pocket? What would you say is the main one, chat? Someone answer for me. Gundam Alex. Are you on Blue Sky as well, Neon? I have an account on Blue Sky, but I don't really post. I should post more on Blue Sky. I am bad about social media, but you should be able to find me on Blue Sky. I know. There was a time where Bacon offered to be like effectively my social media manager. I probably should have taken him up on it. I still won't. But you know, it's okay. I just don't want people to have expectations of me. If y'all expect nothing, I can never disappoint you. Cause I don't even
Hi,
like.
Black.
I don't. You should not expect anything of me, chat. I suck ass. You know, the robot from Tsunami is called Papi Chulo. Not gonna lie. What? Is Papi Chulo not gonna lie? What was the robot's name? He was voiced by Steve Blum. I forgot about Blue Sky. I mean, it's just the less. The thing is, like, Twitter's just gonna be hard to relate. No, ain't nobody want to use Threads. And Blue Sky, as nice as it is, it's just not as convenient. I say start with Mobile Suit. I would actually say don't start with 0079. As much as 79 is like essential, I would say don't start with double. It's long. I love 0079, right? It's long. It's long. I don't think you should start with long anime. Especially when there's so many options for shows these days. Once you get invested, watch 0079. Oh, you remember your Twitch password? Max, I literally stream every week these days. What the hell is even that, huh? So you're saying we shouldn't buy the 30th anniversary of Endless Waltz in 4K. If you're between the ages of 25 and 40, yeah, do that. But if you're not, I don't know. Sorry. Ignore what you just saw. Also, I still love twirling my runners. It's like one of the most like, this is the Gundam Builders fidget spinner. Not that fidget spinners are even cool anymore. Also, it's visually interesting. Tom on Tsunami, that's right. Okay, so tempted, but I was responsible and didn't. Good for you, Papa. Yep, Tom. Got rid of my Twitter in 2024 and never looked back. Personally prefer Blue Sky so much more. Twitter is one of those things where I'm like, I enjoy it when when it's like curated well for me, right? When the algorithm is not being weird and sussy. And I actually get fun things. And then I'll get a post that just makes me not want to look at Twitter ever again. You guys kind of know what I mean? Like, Twitter is great until like something comes up on your feed and you're like, I never want to be here again. I mean, there's 79 of the 3 movies. What about the movie trilogy? Yes. So the movie trilogy is a good way to burn it quick. And then you can see if, you know, that works for you. By the way, I saw this dub of the 79 movie and it's awful. It's great. It's like this weird Canadian dub and it's so bad it's not even good. It's just a train wreck and I love it. No one has attention span. Everything is too long. Yep. You just told me in a nutshell. As I get older, my attention span gets even less because I have too much shit going on, bro. But yeah, the movie trilogy is a good compromise. I think you're gonna miss a lot of details. Well, I'm trying to think. Is the movie trilogy engaging enough? Because it skips a lot of the problem with the movie trilogy is it skips a lot of the emotional context of stuff. But again, you are compressing a lot into a few movies. I don't know. You do have to watch 79 at some point. If you don't want to stomach through the whole thing, yeah, the movie trilogy. Yeah. Or watch Hathaway's, since the sequel's coming soon. I genuinely don't think you need a ton of context for Hathaway's Flash. I think it helps to appreciate it a lot more, but I think it actually works pretty well as a standalone. I did try the very first Gundam anime. It's interesting. It's great. And I have a super appreciation for it because I like old anime. It's just long. It's really long. And then towards the end, it gets like kind of crappy. It's like no Gyan or the odd Zeon Sitsu. From what I understand, Hathaway hardly shows any mecha. Yeah. Yeah, I love Twitter because of many things. I get why and respect artists that choose to stay, but at the same time, when you're on a site that with a block button that works, you get the idea. I understand. Used to enjoy Twitter, but now that they have the minimum slur quota, it hasn't been the same. Oh, jeez. There's just certain things I want to avoid on the internet for my own sanity. And Twitter doesn't let me do that easily, so. You took a ship and placed all the parts until none of the original parts are intact anymore. Is it the complete? What are we? Are you really gonna do this? If you did it all at the same time, it's a new ship. If you did it incrementally, it's incrementally the same ship. Does that make sense? A lot of characters development isn't in the movies, yeah, because you're trying to compress. War in the Pocket is a good start. War in the Pocket is a good start. I think that very strongly. I mean, if you watch the first movie and not your thing, that's only two. You know what, Suki? That's a very good point. If you watch the first movie and you're not feeling it after 2 hours, then you know that it's probably not for you. Just go read a wiki. Yeah, Hathaway seems like a bad first start Gundam. Is it? Oh, because the... I don't know. Is that... Maybe it's hard for me because... Gundam Origins also hardly shows any mecha, but still really good IMO. Yeah, it's funny. I don't think I enjoy Origin as much as everyone else. I respect it. I don't. Yeah, it's fine. If not only because they cannot figure out how to light dark. Okay. Yes. Yes, Tsukimi. You love brain rot, bro. Also, you seen the unused part of the full armor double Zeta? It's less now, so you don't have to worry. Max. YouTube shorts is enough doom scrolling for me. I deleted TikTok and stuff. I haven't used TikTok much since it got bought out. It will be, I will admit, it will be, I don't like YouTube shorts nearly as much as old TikTok. I just happened to, it was like, it's not that I was avoiding it. Because of like reasons. Yeah. I just happen to not be on it, so. But I do enjoy the TikToks, which is funny because a few years ago, if you talk to my chat and me, I was the old man that's like, chat, I don't get TikTok. And I like opened TikTok and every other TikTok was like girls dancing. Breastedly, boobily breasted, whatever. And I was just like, I don't like this. I'm too old for this type of thing. I just don't enjoy young women dancing constantly. And then at a certain point, my algorithm fixed itself, and I was like, oh, okay, now this is very enjoyable. But at first, I was like, man, I just don't want, like, I don't, too old for this. I just don't want boobs in my face all the time. I have the original DVD of Endless Waltz. Haven't watched it in forever, though. That's because you don't want to. Let's be honest. It's all nostalgia.
Don't take that out of context.
There's nothing to take out. Actually, yeah, there is. How come my scene's not switching? What the oh, there it goes. That was weird. I'll just say Hathaway 2 has so many scene cuts from Char's counterattack, so I can see it being... Oh, is that true, Tsukimi? Oh, that's right! Tsukimi can actually see... Damn it. Tsuki can actually see Hathaway 2. I want to watch Hathaway 2. I want to watch Hathaway 2. I'm also very curious if Hathaway 2 or the Hathaway trilogy is going to be the same. What am I trying to say? How much is going to deviate from Bella Chica's? All right. Find 0079 series is short. You sure about that? It's quite long. It's quite long. Neon is a TikTok dancer. I am not. I am not. I am not. No one wants to see me dance. I danced on Twitch once. No, never again. Never too old for boobs in your face? I don't know, man. At a certain point, like, I just don't want it constantly. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. Maybe I'm a priss. The Gundam content is really good on YouTube. I shared a really good tutorial for turning an EG into something that looks like an RG or better. That's cool. I mean, EGs on themselves are great. Oh, look, this fucking kid can do the giggity giggity goo. Yeah. It was on your feed because you weren't. No, it wasn't because. It was because I had never been on TikTok longer than 10 seconds that it could develop an algorithm for me. But chat just kept telling me like, dude, you gotta like actually use it and hit. I think someone, it was Bacon or Tsukimi, they were like, you know, you can do not interested, right? And I was like, no, I've tried that. And they watched me like not interest like 10 things. And it was still just like fucking e-girls everywhere. And I was like, stop it. I don't want it. Just fly to Japan and watch it, forehead. Oh, okay. Tsukimi. Yeah, that's so easy. Although I was thinking about like, oh, it's because Feet Girl's going to Korea. And I was like in May. And I was like, oh, I wonder if during that time I should make a trip to Japan. Which would be a good excuse for me and Tsukimi to hang out again. No, Hokuto no Ken is long. I do not. Neon does not watch long anime. I can't. I treat YouTube shorts like many videos on YouTube. Most of them suck. Then there are very few small. That's my fault. I treat YouTube shorts like many videos on YouTube. Most of them suck. And then there are the very small few that are good. I just don't like. I think what I find with YouTube shorts is a lot of them are just like shit content. Like a lot of it's ripped from TikTok, but like I just find the quality on YouTube is so much more consistently poor. Also, can I rant real quick about how shitty YouTube search is these days? Like, it's so bad. Like, it's like, oh, you want to search for this thing? Here, let me give you 10 results of the thing that you're looking for, and then give you a swarm of shit you weren't even searching for, or things that you've already watched, and then randomly decide, like, all right, here's the results you're looking for again. Why are you doing this? What is this shitification? What the fuck? Sorry, I'm getting really heated on that. YouTube search is such garbage these days. And then, like, sometimes I'll be searching and like the first like whole bunch are like shorts and I'm just like, I'm looking for long form content. I don't want fucking short, but I want shorts. I mean searching short. Sorry. I'm okay. All right, I'm gonna drink water. Everything's okay, chat. Everything's okay, chat. Everything's alright. Well, go watch my shorts. That's the good stuff. I will watch Tsukimi shorts, and you should too, chat. Definitely not me, because you don't have TikTok. It wasn't. I, for some reason, swear you were in that convo, but maybe I'm wrong. Sailor Moon certainly is long. Sailor Moon is long. 7-9 is short. 0079 is basically the original Gundam series. Wait. Compared to like Game of Thrones or The Expanse. Western shows. Speaking of anime, I just started Promised Neverland. Fucked up. It's good. Papazato introduced me to that one. It was pretty good. Yeah, YouTube has really sucked for me looking up stuff lately. Yeah, and I am one of those suckers that has YouTube Premium, and so I really feel for people that don't have good ad block, or just have to suffer through like so many ads, like so many ads. All right. Also, this isn't Gundam anime, but I highly suggest 3-episode Gunsmith Cats 90s OVA. It's cool. Cool girls, fast cars, and bounty hunters in Chicago. Plus the artistic charm of a 90s anime. Nice! 90s animes do have like a very specific look. They don't make them like they used to anymore, chat. That's the most old man thing I'll tell you tonight. I'll tell you what. How many episodes does War in the Pocket have? That's a good question. How many does it? I think it's like... It's very little. 6 episodes. Perfect. Yeah. I wanted to say 8, but it's 6. Because it's an OVA series, right? So you'll enjoy War in the Pocket. It's really good. 6! 6. War in the Pocket has 6. What the fuck? Tsukimi, calm down. Screaming. 6, 7 episodes. Just kidding, sorry. Key the Metal Idol is my most recent 90s anime obsession. Man, I haven't watched a non-Gundam anime in a hot minute. I'm trying to think. What was the last thing I watched? Well, the last anime I watched was Tokyo Godfathers, but that was because it was Christmas. What was the last anime I watched? Maybe Promised Neverland. What was the last anime I watched? I don't even know. What was the last anime I watched? Sorry. I didn't even think of it. The Boy and the Heron, probably? No. I actually skipped that one, which I heard was a mistake. I mean, I want to watch it, I just never brought myself to. What the fuck did I watch? What the fuck, dude? I know, I skipped The Boy and the Heron, and yes, I watched Return to Silent Hill like a fucking psychopath. I can't even think of it. I'm not as... What the fuck was the last time? What the... Anime of the past 5 years. I didn't watch Chainsaw Man because I watched a few episodes and was like, I don't like this animation style. You know what? Technically, Dragon Ball Super, I think. Actually, I actually do know what the last anime I watched was. The last anime I watched was Princess Jellyfish because Tsukimi recommended it, and then so I watched that all the way because Figaro has a hard time with anime, like it doesn't hold her interest as well. So we watched the drama of that, and then I proceeded to read the manga and watch the anime of Princess Jellyfish. Because when I get into a show, then I like get super into it, so. Sips wine knowing the truest peak of entertainment is Megamind. I've never seen Megamind either. I know the memes. If you're interested in some peak 90s aesthetic, just watch the opening of Key. Princess Jellyfish is cute. It was very nice. Tsukimi the story, bruh. Dang, you went all in? Yeah. Because I think I wanted to like compare to see how different certain things were. And I was like, oh, the live action adaptation takes a few liberties in ways that, well, I was like, actually, I actually kind of liked. And it also told like more of the full story. But yeah. Dessert for Princess Jellyfish, yeah. It was very nice story. What is this? Key the Metal Idol textless opening. Textless? I don't even know what this is, honestly. It does seem very 90s already. The Ramna 1.5 remake is excellent. Yes, I've heard. I need to check that out. Feet. Lots of feet. Look at this Cloud Strife ass hair. That is literally Cloud Strife haircut. What the fuck? This why did I want to say this reminds me of Dot Hack Sign? It doesn't. What the fuck? I think with no context, I'm kind of like, what's happening? I do like this part. Key was made as a special order OVA episodes over several years. Gotcha. It reminds me of... Context doesn't help, trust me. Nani? Really? Princess Jellyfish, good stuff? Princess Jellyfish is very good. It was a good recommendation on Tsukimi's part. It also helped that there was a drama, because, like, Hikaru's super into dramas. So if you ever have more, like, drama-based recs for me, Tsuki, let me know. That's cool. Alright. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've watched recently. I think I watched Food Wars, but I never finished it. I read the manga. I think most things these days, like, I'm more of a manga reader. I don't watch a lot of anime. I think it's because manga gives me something to look forward to. Although Chainsaw Man is quite poopy right now. It's like, kind of sucks. At least part 2. Yeah, I don't know. I suck. All right, chat. I think I'm at 3 hours, which means it's time for me to get ready for bed and be sad because I have to get ready for bed. But I also want to spend time with my fiance before I go to sleep, right? So it's been 1 week since you looked at me. It's Sunday night, chat. I don't want to go to work. I really don't want to go work. My dear Jesus, I don't want to go to work. Save me. Again, someone get Plum, get her to sneeze on me. I don't want to go to work. I really don't want to go to work. He is Robot Souls, Baby Magic cassette tapes, music. Got it. Uh-oh, Sunday Blues? Yeah, Sunday Blues indeed. Yes, sir, take care of yourself. Thank you, Yari. Or maybe I shouldn't take more care of myself. Maybe I should go lick a toilet. Maybe I shouldn't take more care of myself. I hate hearing myself. Yeah. I should go lick a toilet. Sorry, I opened Twitch only for... God damn it. I'm pressing all the wrong things. Sunday scaries? Ah, God. Nothing is more nightmarish than the realization of my day job. Alright, chat. Sniffle lacquers? No, that'll give me brain damage. That won't make me sick. Although that would get me out of work, but that might get me out of a lot of things permanently. Wear a mask when you spray lacquers, chat, and acrylics on it. Let's just wear a respirator. Stop it. Stop this shit. Bruh, what up, Angry? How's it going? I'm leaving. I got in at the last second. I know, 3 hour mark, like clockwork. I gotta take off. But what up, Angry? How you doing? Jealous of you being able to get that Nobel at Hobby Lobby. So, for those that don't know, the rumors have confirmed you can get a Nobel Berserker if you're interested at Hobby Lobby right now, if you can deal with supporting Hobby Lobby. So, go look for it. We'll get a mask. Okay, fine. Thanks for hanging out with me, chat. It's been real. I will be streaming, hopefully again sometime this week before the weekend starts. But a word of warning: this Friday, Resident Evil 9 comes out. Resident Evil Requiem. I will be streaming that nonstop. So I will not be streaming Gunpla because I need to beat that game as quickly as possible. Because one, I don't want to get spoiled, and two, that is like literally my second favorite game series, franchise series, probably next to Metal Gear. So I'll be playing RE9 Requiem on my side channel. Neon Does Things. Check me out there if you want to just hang out. I warn you, I suck ass on that channel. Meh. You could argue I suck ass here. I know a lot of you are about to be like, that Neon, you rub, whatever. Whatever, you love me, fuck you. But yeah. Missed the announcement? Bruh, later, Neon. Thanks, Angry. See you in a year? That's not true. RE9, let's go. Yeah, really love Spoopies. So playing on the main channel? No, this is the main channel, chat. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, okay? Alright, I'm gonna have a good night. I'm not gonna raid anyone tonight. I think, like, I'm just too tired to hunt someone down. I thought about it, but I'm like, I gotta go. I also just gotta use the bathroom. Drink too much water. Please take care of yourselves. I'll see you very soon. If I do not see you on this channel, I'll see you on Neon Does Things on Friday night. Because we're going to try to blast through that because Leon and I share the same name. And I love that, right? So he's my roadmap to be a man. God damn it. Thank you. Thank you for the water. But yeah. We support your decisions. Live your best life. I will do that, Yuri. Thank you. More water. Wow. Thanks, Angry. I will drink that off stream. Yeah. Okay. Bye, chat. Bye. Kiss your dad. Kiss your dad before I do it for you. Anyway, bye-bye.
a just chatting stream.